you and that big body Benz on?
We're going to keep it a little quiet tonight. This is for the ladies.
Oh, yeah, baby.
It's ladies' night.
See you over there.
Yeah, baby, I see you.
Rocking those peep-toe shoes.
It's okay. It's okay.
You know that
It's,
get me.
it's just a Trapkast. It's not a podcast. It's a Trapkast.
Won't you give it to me?
Yeah. I love the way you look. Man, that frame.
Yeah.
Cute face.
Like a stallion with skates on.
Coke bottle shape. Long legs. 5'10". Just sexy. Nah. This just my friends, baby. KD.
You are
Snow.
the prototype.
G. And me. Yeah. Yeah, I know you like my smile. I like yours too, girl. What's your name? Mona. Yeah.
Mona Lisa.
I'm gonna take you on a little date,
Can I
Mona.
get a day for Friday?
Listen to a little Lil Kim. Maybe some Cardi B.
Yo.
Maybe a little Nicki Minaj. Megan Thee Stallion.
City Girls.
And you know what? In the bedroom, I like when a girl like go like this and she take her legs and it's like in a pretzel and like she like this and I'm you know about that, don't you?
Do that thing when you do
Yeah,
that
I like that. Yo, y'all, it's episode 8
Yo.
of the Trapkast podcast. Yo, I got my peoples here, the usual. How y'all boys doing today?
I'm in the building, ready and willing.
Yeah, KD, how's it been, man? What you been up to, bruh?
Bro, ducking the log, trying to keep my album straight.
Snow, how'd you like my smooth grooves?
I mean, I was feeling it until you started getting into that pretzel talk.
I'm just saying, don't you like when she go like this? And
Nah, I mean, I just appreciate the speed at which you accelerate. Like you went from like real nice, like
hey man,
to like just like ooh throttle on.
Isn't that what happens? We in the car with the girl, and then we had a good date. He was
Nice
like,
and slow.
"You want to go back to my place?" And then she say no. Like, fuck you then.
0 to 100 real quick.
What's wrong with you?
Nobody don't like you anyway. Your little ass. But yo, G, what's going on, bruh?
Not much, guys.
You chilling? Yeah. Keeping us going? All right. So, guys, we're having an episode about ladies.
It's about time.
Ladies' night, man. It's
Where
time.
they at, girl?
It's
Where
time
they
for the
at?
ladies to get they shine because they out here in the game and they killing it right now.
Where they at,
Winning.
girl?
Winning.
They winning,
Yeah,
super
for
winning.
sure.
I'm
For
so
sure.
glad they winning, man.
Me too, man.
I'm not
So,
mad at it either.
Look, my mama's a woman. I want women to win.
Keep winning.
Ferg was the first feminist.
I know, right?
Ferg's been a
yo, I
feminist.
was Me Too before Me Too. I'm just telling you.
Me too.
Put me in Me Too.
Me too.
I'm
And
an ally. Like,
Then,
I'm
and
here.
look, I listened to the song Pharrell, Me Too. What?
Me
The
too.
Me Too joint? I'm just saying.
Sounds like me too.
So since we're into this round with the ladies, calling it Ladies' Night. Oh, this is Ladies' Night. Let's talk about what you guys like. Who are your like 2 favorite like female artists like today maybe?
Favorite? When you say favorite, you talking about looks? Or you talking about?
I'm talking about like
Contemporary.
music. I'm talking about music.
total package.
like
Yeah.
contemporary, right?
Yeah.
Okay, like on the radio today.
Yeah, exactly.
on the radio today, most
Yeah.
definitely Megan Thee Stallion. I don't give a damn what you talking about.
Yeah.
You can't beat Tina Snow. She is the.
And she has
She might be one of the realest.
Yeah, she got another alter ego. So there's Tina Snow, and then there's something hot. Or something
She said every album's a new ego,
Yep.
a new identity.
She's schizophrenic. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I know. I like a little crazy.
So
Yeah.
contemporary,
She
I
got
think.
a pink
I
wig
think.
on,
I think.
a purple wig, the white wig.
I think Rapsody is maybe on my list, and then let's see who else do I got.
I feel like we would be like out of sorts, not to mention Cardi. Like Cardi's for sure. We gotta put
She's
some
still on
respect
top.
on her, right?
She's still at the top.
Yeah, she doing her thing. She doing
Yeah.
her thing. I would definitely put a Cardi on my list just
for
to
rappers, female rappers on the radio today, for
on the
sure.
radio today right now. She killing it. She
Yeah.
got the bars.
She got it
Bunch of
locked
cool
down
features, good videos.
all day.
Yeah, and we're gonna talk about her a little bit
She's
more.
a staple in the top 10 now. She's
Well,
like
she's-
solidified.
well,
You
she's
know
doing
who's
it.
one of my favorites that I feel like we don't hear from enough is Dej Love.
I was gonna say like I was gonna put on here where is Deja
Yeah,
Loaf?
what happened?
Like, that
she's
one
so
song,
nice,
like,
man.
it was
oh
ill,
man, I was
man.
feeling that. Was talking about vibes.
I think
like,
Little Dirk happened. You know, she was dating Little Dirk.
she
what
got
happens.
dirked out.
Got
You
the
know.
Dirk
Yeah,
D.
people was like, first people was questioning her sexuality.
Got that
Yeah.
Dirk D on her.
Then her and Dirk was like in love, and then she just disappeared after that. And that second single that I remember I heard, I wasn't feeling it. As
No,
much.
it was that she might be. Hopefully not, but she might be. Maybe she's one hit. I don't know. I do hear like features where she's on. I'm like, damn, she is nice. Young and May is the same way. Like I feel like there's a moment there when I was like ready to like everybody needs to get out the way for her, but she's been quiet.
So this is Young and May. Like her shit was like, yo, she was killing it. Boom, she out there with the joint. The next thing you know, she quiet down for a moment. Then she had a single that came out. Then she quiet down again. Like,
Yeah, it's not been good follow through.
yeah, like I'm like, where?
Well, maybe her label might be, changing up on her.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like but she can throw out a song anytime. Like it's not like
she's good on the mic.
yeah. It's not like nowadays. Like you have to have a label to like distribute an album or distribute a song.
I'll go
I haven't
direct
heard.
to consumer. Well, no, once you make that contract, you can't just be like, okay, this
You
is
can
for
put
y'all.
out-
This is for y'all.
You can put out a mixtape on a label and not be, as long as you don't make money on it.
I guess that's what Lil Wayne did.
Yeah.
But why don't you want to make? But if you
gotta,
gotta, but you can't be.
because you can't make money off of music
Yeah,
anyway.
if
anymore.
you're in a shitty label deal, wouldn't you want to drop a bunch of mixtapes and then just tour and merch
That's what you do.
all day long and
Yeah,
say
makes
fuck it to the label?
in some cases, like a well, I'll go. We're not talking about females right here. Like a Big Crit. That's what he would do. He would just like throw, because he was like.
I feel like that was Nipsey's lane for a while too. R.I.P.
Yeah, definitely Nipsey's lane.
Shout out to Nip. Shout out to Big Crit.
So hopefully Young M.A. comes back. I don't know if I want her to come back because she's gonna steal.
Oh yeah,
like if
you're
she
selfish.
get any more shine, she's taking all our chicks, man.
No, I don't even
Well,
play. I don't even play
know.
her music around my.
I know
girl.
somebody. Well, I'm looking at one female who would definitely. I didn't know she was considered a rapper, but they got Rihanna as a rapper.
She did rap on the.
She
Pharrell.
would take everybody's girl.
Yeah.
Rihanna,
She would take Young M.A.'s girl.
I think.
I'm willing to let Rihanna can be on a rap. Rihanna can be on
And
any
she got
list
more
she
shine
wants
than
to
all
be.
of them.
Yeah.
Rihanna or Cardi? Who would you rather? If you had to take, if you had a choice, if you only had one amount of money and there was a Cardi album, and there was a
Rihanna album,
Yeah, but if I'm talking about like, if it was a judgment on.
I'm talking about whatever. Just do you like it? How bad do you want it? How bad would you want a Cardi?
I want
versus,
that Rihanna.
I mean, that's
album.
not. I mean, that's not even fair because like
Yeah, I
Rihanna
want that.
literally.
She's been
has,
teasing
like,
us for an album for a while now.
But you never know. Like in 10 years, you never know what Cardi's gonna be. But like Rihanna just has such a year's edge on Cardi B that it's she's.
I also was going through coincidentally I was going through Rihanna's like top hits the other day with my girlfriend and like, yo, crazy hits.
Yeah.
Her discography is nuts and it goes back like
Stupid.
over 10 years. It's stupid. Like it's
That's why
nuts.
she's like one of the richest. They made this big thing like she's richer than Beyonce. I'm like, whatever. She just make a lot of bangers. That's all I'm saying.
She
Her
make
shit,
make
bang.
I mean,
And she does the Caribbean thing. She goes back and forth, and she sings.
I think it's more so. I think it's more so the money is like
And she fine as fuck.
because Beyonce really wasn't trying to do as many outside deals out of music. She did some, but Rihanna was doing a lot of those music wise.
Fenty alone has
on another level, like performance wise.
Y'all better put some respect on Rihanna.
I'm just saying, but like if you put them
Rihanna's
two,
number
if you
one.
put them two, I don't think.
You talk about Cardi, but Rihanna.
I'm just talking about
If
if you put Beyonce and Rihanna in the same room and said, make that song that's gonna go off, I think Beyonce is gonna kill it. I think
more than Rihanna.
Yes.
I don't know,
Can't-
people. What y'all think out there?
I will
don't
say
know.
that the both of them
Yeah.
do, I think, require a lot of like production help. Like I think like when you look at their credits,
Beyonce's
they
like
both have a
Michael
lot of
Jackson.
names on their
looks
credit
at,
list.
Like, but I think Beyonce is going to one thing be a better writer than Rihanna on the song because she's wrote a lot of songs.
I also
Beyonce
think
writes?
Yes, Beyonce writes. She writes so many of the Destiny Child.
But I think
albums.
Rihanna's voice, like technically in terms of like octave range, Rihanna's voice is better than Beyonce's, isn't it?
No, she can't sing better than Beyonce.
Yes, she
No,
can.
she can't.
I
Oh, no,
beg
we're
to
gonna stop
differ.
talking.
Fuck-
You
I'm
there-
gonna do some quick Google.
Somebody turn
Hold
off
on.
Ferg.
I'm
Yeah.
not talking about an octave range. I'm talking about singing.
Singing.
Beyonce can sing way better than
No,
Rihanna.
hell no.
How
Rihanna
the-
could.
what song have you
Rihanna
heard
will
that
fuck Beyonce up on
What
singing.
song have you heard Rihanna actually singing? She ain't singing.
Rihanna? Oh my god, you're crazy. Tripping.
like a
So
island
many.
girl.
I can't believe.
So
I can't
many.
actually believe
You
y'all
just fucked
actually
up,
is
Ferg.
saying
Somebody
that.
done get
I can't even believe y'all
security.
actually saying that.
All right,
you
3
fuck-
octaves, 2 notes for Rihanna.
I'm
Let's
not
see
going.
what
We're not going by no
Beyonce-
octaves.
There we go. Snow is bringing it.
Nah, you said number games.
This
Let's some
motherfucker
number
Snow
games.
has the stats.
I'm saying singing. Gee,
Shouldn't have
who can
connected
sing?
me to that Wi-Fi. You know what I mean?
Man, it's over.
Who you got singing better?
Rihanna, fuck with you.
Exactly. There is
Yeah.
no way. Rihanna
Dick
can barely
riders.
sing an R&B song.
Beehive Dick
She can
riders.
do a great song.
Oh, they're the same.
Yeah,
Both have 3
like-
octaves.
There's no way. There's no
All
way.
right, then you just have to go because Rihanna's is like a lower, and see then it gets personal. I like that lower.
Yeah,
like,
at
notes.
that
like,
point, it's
I like the
preference.
lower to
Like
mid
T-Boz,
range
At that point-
T-Boz.
rather than those high notes.
But I think if you were to do it like maybe if you did a search, I think a lot of people would say Beyonce has a better R&B voice.
We should do a poll because I feel like it'd be pretty divisive. Like I'm not sure if it would be as sweeping as a lot of Rihanna fans out there.
I'm
lot of
talking
Rihanna
about
fans
if
out
we
there.
had. I'm not talking about fans. I'm talking about if we took singers who
Jay-Z is a
sang.
lucky
If we
motherfucker.
took
That's all I gotta say.
Aretha Franklin's not here anymore. But if we took some
R.I.P.
singers that really sang music and they voted on who's a better singer, I guarantee.
Patti
I
LaBelle.
would bet my Audi A5 on it that they will pick Beyonce.
Patty,
I
Patty.
guarantee you.
All right,
Because a lot of
all
people
right,
don't think
well,
Rihanna
that was
can.
hold on, weird flex, but
Yeah.
we got you. We
Oh,
got
my
you.
bad.
Yeah, we got
My
you.
bad. But like, because people actually don't think. I don't know. Y'all haven't heard that people don't think Rihanna can sing that great.
I've never heard someone
I've absolutely
First off,
heard that.
I've never heard someone talk ill of Rihanna ever.
Yes, I
That's
have.
like
Oh.
I've
I
heard
didn't
more
know.
people.
People have been like any critic would be critical
Never.
about it. So,
Never.
Rihanna, you-
Never
she
never
don't
seen
compare.
it, never heard it. Even if it's happened
Y'all-
around
Nobody
me,
going against
I
Riri.
just tune it
Nobody
out.
goes
like,
against Riri.
Y'all
No,
are on
no,
another.
no.
Beyonce,
She is so mesmerizing.
especially.
There's.
Anytime she gets in her island bag.
It's over.
I wish we had
Anytime
a lot
she
of
dances,
fans.
anytime she
Y'all
moves,
would be getting killed in
No,
the
sir.
comments right now.
no,
I
no,
guarantee
no.
you.
Swear
But
to
let's
God.
move on. We talking about
All right, hip-hop,
hip-hop
hip-hop.
artists.
Keep it hip-hop.
So what about hip hop artists of all time? Like your
Oh, that's easy for me. Missy Elliott all day. Missy Elliott
yeah.
for sure.
Mine, I've been talking about for the last 3 episodes. Jean Grey, bar your ass out.
Yeah, break that down a little bit because I never really heard someone reference her as much as you.
So Jean Grey, well, people who are really like into like MCing know Jean Grey and her skill level on the mic.
I checked out the Wikipedia for you, and she's got accolades from Talib Kweli, Jay-Z, Black Thought. Like everybody's put
She's
respect
like
on her
if
name.
if it was a group of like really great amazing rappers like a Black Thought, most stuff in a room,
Yeah.
they wouldn't hesitate to be like she's gonna absolutely hold her own on this record.
So she could be on that like super team.
Yeah, she could be on that team. What about you, KD?
I'm not that well versed in women rappers, but I used to like Lauryn Hill, but then I found out
I know.
But I remember on a few episodes ago you talked about Mia X.
But I love Mia X.
Yeah.
Now I rock. Now hold on, down.
Uh-huh.
Touch the button. I fucks the long way with Mia X. Now
Yeah.
if I had to put somebody up there to be maybe Mia X, maybe up north, maybe a Rod Digger, maybe I don't know, Gangsta Boo. I like.
Yeah, I do like any of those Memphis female MCs.
They go stupid hard.
So hard.
Yeah, I would agree. They definitely do. They got that like, aggressive style.
Yeah,
you know
I
what
like
mean?
it.
And they stay on the beat. They go hard on the beat. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so what about a crush? Rapper crush. It could be right now or in the past. You can name more than one. You can name 2.
Probably Megan or Cardi, honestly.
Gotcha.
Megan or Cardi.
Riri.
Are we
No,
counting
we're
Riri
not
as a
counting-
rapper?
We're not counting Riri.
Just because she
I don't
got
know.
She
like
got
you,
one song that Pharrell wrote for her that she rapped.
Yeah, I don't-
Damn, we can't.
she's not a rapidy rap
Yeah,
rapper.
yeah.
Like
I'm
we
not-
need like a rapidy rap
I'm not
rapper.
putting
Like
her
boom
on.
bap.
I'm not putting
we
her on
need-
the feature as a rapper.
Okay, female rappers.
I mean, but no disrespect to Riri though. She could rap if she wanted to.
Yeah, she has a great
She
voice. I
could,
mean,
yeah,
she's
she
not
could.
gonna write
Lauryn
the
Hill,
song though. She's not gonna
But
write
these are
maybe
your female
Lisa-
crushes.
Maybe like Lisa Lopez.
That's what I was gonna say. So Lisa Lopez is on my list, and Megan for right now.
Yeah,
Megan's
And
on-
Megan,
Megan's hard.
yeah.
Yeah.
Megan and
There's,
Lisa.
there's
Lisa
something,
Lopez.
there's
Lisa-
something about Cardi's fun personality that like I find really attractive. Like I feel like she'd just be like really fun to be.
I'm trying to
with,
respect
you know?
her family life, so I'm trying not to crush.
Oh yeah,
on
no
her.
disrespect. All this
Yeah,
is just.
No, she's a beautiful girl. Like,
Yeah,
I think that's okay to say.
Yeah, and I don't mean like fun in any sort of sexual way. I just
Yeah.
mean like literally like I'd
She's
like
like
to,
somebody you want to be around.
I would like play a game of ping pong with her.
Go
Like
out
you
and
know what I
drink
mean?
with
Like maybe
sometime.
some kind of game. Like drink a beer with her. Like,
like,
hang out. Like
watch a
she's,
game or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Just
she'd be
talk
fun.
some
I'm gonna
shit.
tell her once we get to her. I'm gonna tell a little like Lisa Left Eye story that I got.
All right.
Yeah, that's one of my crushes too, man.
Yeah.
Throwback. So all right,
You gonna make me
you
cry.
get a chance.
Miss you left eye.
I know, right? You get a chance, right?
This is a good segue from respecting her family life.
Yeah, you meet a rapper. Maybe you meet Megan Thee Stallion.
Female
right?
rapper.
Female rapper, right? You meet Megan Thee Stallion,
Oh man.
and y'all start dating. Megan Thee Stallion or Nicki Minaj or anybody. How do you deal with it? How do you think it would be as a man to a female rapper, like dating one?
You want me to go first?
Yeah, you can go. I mean, anybody can go.
I mean, you can't fan out.
No, you gotta be
You can't
chill.
fan out. It's the code, and I'm about to fuck up the game. It's the code. If you meet somebody that you really like, you can't fan out, regardless if they famous or not. So you just gotta go for it like you would go with any other woman. Be like, hey, babe, what's going on? I'm feeling you. You look nice today, and you gotta wait to see how that.
You already done that. You already done that. You in there.
Well,
Yeah,
dating.
So can
Okay,
you
well,
deal,
first of all, they ain't got
can
enough
you-
time, so you fuck them as hard as you can. You got to put that dick game in them real hard because they ain't got time. They got trips, they got flights, they got shit to do.
They're on tour.
Yeah,
they're
on
recording
tour.
an album.
They got people
But
in
how
their
would
face.
you, how
Fuck
would
the
you
shit out of
feel
them.
in that process? So you know that's what's happening.
So we're
Not
talking
just-
about like a twerking on stage female rapper.
I'm talking about we're talking about both. Any like
Because like I feel like Remy isn't. There's a difference between like Remy and like Nicki. Like Nicki would be hard to be with because like every song she's doing, she's talking
so
about
let's say you were with a Nicki. You were dating Nicki Minaj. Y'all have been dating for a while.
I'd
maybe
have
like
to
too
meek it.
much.
I'd have to meek it and just keep it about that ass. Like you know what I mean. Every time you saw a video on Nicki's Snapchat
But
where
why
Meek
are you
Wills,
keeping?
he'd just be pointing at
But
that.
why are you keeping it about ass? What I'm trying to figure out is what your feelings are gonna be.
I'm too sensitive, man. I'm a sensitive ass Scorpio. I
So
couldn't
you'd
deal
be
with
like
it.
kind of the jealousy
Yeah, I
part of
couldn't
it.
deal with
Yeah, I
it.
hear you,
I
man.
couldn't deal with it.
What about you?
I'm gonna keep it 100.
I mean, I'm throwing dick like goddamn Nolan Ryan. I'm throwing dick from like
That deep game.
Yeah,
Pause.
man. Watch, I'm throwing dick like Michael Vick.
Yeah.
I'm going in, and after that, you know, I don't care. I think rappers female rappers, they just women. They fall in love. Not just women, but they're women, so they fall in love just like anybody else would. And if you throw that dick hard enough, and they can't catch it, they'll get their head.
So you could deal with all the outside attention.
Yeah, because they'll be sunning them. If they would have been able to get her, they would have got her.
Yeah.
They had access before you.
For me, I'm very confident. I'm just like, I don't give a fuck what dude's out there. She ain't going out on me right now. Like, I got it. And if she do, like, that's it. Just walk away. I'm not playing the jealousy game.
And then what do you lose if you do lose somebody like her?
No.
I mean, like Remy or...
I had a fun time.
Yeah,
We went on.
you got a chance to put your flag on.
Well, that's why I said meek it. That was my first response. Was meek it. You know, like you have to handle it like Meek Mill did. Meek Mill.
But I'm
handled
not.
it that way.
But I'm also not catching feelings on.
No, I'm gonna
the
have
other
to.
dude.
Like,
Do
if
you
it's
think
a
that-
Riri, I'm catching feelings.
No.
But you can't. You got.
No,
No,
I'm
I
not-
think
I'm
he
talking about
means
catching
he's
feelings.
not getting offended by the.
I'm not getting.
So my thing
jealousy
is
not coming in for me there.
It's
and all
not
that
so
stuff.
much that I'm worried about, like, cause I'm not worried about someone thinking my girl is attractive. Like that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's more of like
There's a
like
lot going-
Nicki.
like,
Yeah,
there's a
Nicki.
lot to deal
Nicki
with,
shoots
right?
are really like when you watch her videos. It's like she's it's a lot. It's a lot.
And
Risque.
I asked this
And that's
question-
why I said, is it Nicki or Remy? Because
Yeah.
I feel like I could be like, Papoose handles that. Like they don't have
Yeah.
anything weird going on there.
more
there's
you know?
conservative with they shit.
It's very.
I mean,
easy.
Remy looks gorgeous every time she goes out, but
Yeah.
she's not like doing the same that
But-
Nicki's doing a lot.
You can still, even with Remy, you could still be in your jealousy bag a little bit if you let it get to you, because she's like really like, because
she looks nice when she
she's
steps
looking nice.
outside.
And she done lost the weight too.
Yeah, she looks nice.
But
when
like
she
I
steps
think
outside.
it ain't. It's not abnormal for a dude to be somewhat in a jealousy bag, and that's like, look at what's going on. Like one thing, she's posting all the like sexy ass IG pictures.
That's what I'm
Dudes is
saying.
all
Big
going
difference between Nicki and Remy.
I understand if any man is like, yo, this is fucking. I'm stopping this. But I actually.
But if you put it in perspective, like you're talking about, and you handle it for what it really
It's
is,
her job.
Yeah.
then you having some fun while you can.
Yeah. So I put
Hold
this,
on while you can ride.
I created
you know?
this question in with Nicki in mind because you think about Safari, right?
Yeah.
Safari held her down. Like he
Yeah,
did.
Safari is such a
everything she
weird
needed.
reference. Is
Yeah,
like,
but I'm just saying he was a man that
Safari
like
the good guy.
yeah.
did everything for her. He
Safari
loved
the naked
her.
man in the tub.
Like everything. Like he wasn't overly like jealous on shit.
Yeah.
He was in the paint.
But eventually, but the problem he had was how the woman treated him now.
Yeah,
for
that's a
instance,
whole nother
that's a difference.
conversation.
You can't be trying to son me. I'm a man.
And
I
again,
am
that's
a
what I mean.
man.
Is it Nikki or Remy?
Yeah.
Nikki would be trying to son you all the
Well,
time.
Remy will try to son you too if you let
Yeah,
him.
but in a different way. And, like I don't mind being sunned by Remy.
Yo, I would
But
be.
I would
Nikki
not
would be
mind. Like, it's
disrespectful.
different.
That's the thing.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
think- I think-
Remy's like it's different from Remy.
I
I,
think
feel
that's
like
the problem Safari had.
Yeah.
She became disrespectful, and he
Yeah.
he stayed with her, Eventually, he just
He was
had
like,
to go.
"Nah,
It was just
I'm
a
out."
good man who was like, he just like, dang.
Damn, I didn't realize that Ferrick had this much love for Safari. This is
Yeah.
this is
That's
a whole.
surprise.
Nah, I have love for men who are trying to be
Hold
good
it
men.
down.
Like everybody's trying to say we fucked up out here.
Nah, you're right. You're
You know
right.
what I
You're
mean?
right. You're
I'm
right.
definitely gonna be rocking with a dude who
Dudes
trying
do
to
get a
the
bad
right.
rap. Like
Yeah.
if you
Yeah,
just
dudes
an
get
average
bad.
guy,
Yeah.
I mean, just average guys get their ass whooped every day by
Every
women
day,
in their
man.
preconceived notions about every man, especially every man in Atlanta.
Exactly.
We got so many stigmas. It's
It is
Yeah, yeah, a lot of
ridiculous.
stigmas.
The whole gay thing. Yeah, I tell you what.
But if we can survive the stigmas, good
Yeah.
luck on that shit.
Leave your chick with Atlanta dude. She will be pounded nightly, nigga. I
Yeah,
guarantee.
sex is every day.
All right, so let's move on. So yeah,
Back to ladies' night.
yeah,
Yes.
This
and,
is
and,
late.
hashtag me too.
So how much different you think the game for women is like today, as far today rather than like last back in the day like
Early
90s
eras,
and
yeah.
I mean, it's got to be like way different, right? Like y'all were more around than I was. I'm a little too young, but I feel
Yeah.
like back in the day, you really had to like kind of hoe out to like get
Exploit it.
notoriety.
Like-
And nowadays, you can be a Rhapsody. You can be, you can have a different.
MA.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I think you could do the Rhapsody thing back in the day, but you just wouldn't really get noticed that much.
Yeah, you were gonna
like
be
for-
maybe underground.
Like Jean Grey is from that era, like later
Right.
on, and she really didn't get noticed. I mean, although she's like technically like a pretty decent looking girl, but she really didn't get noticed that much. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
Lil Kim did. You
Yeah.
know. You think about Foxy Brown did. So
Right.
I think because there are so many, this is where having the social media and different avenues benefits.
Right.
Is that a lot of these you have access to a lot of these different women. So
And you can advertise to different kind of like audience bases. You know, you don't have to be like twerking in every picture or whatever anymore.
I do, and the way I think they're the same kind of is like there's still a level of pressure for you to be very sexy and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, and so that still kind of somewhat dominates the game.
Yeah.
You know, although it's like that whole like Rhapsody factor and like Nicki Minaj factor is kind of coming closer together. Like it's evening out, but you still got to twerk that thing a little bit for that top spot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I definitely think that sex sells like across all industries, all genres. Like people have more of an affinity for post jail fitness Gucci than they did for like lean belly Gucci. I think like his overall popularity like on a mainstream level is much higher now that he's living like this like more healthy lifestyle.
So do you think you have to be in that sexual lane to get that top female spot? Like some would say Cardi is in that top spot. Before that, maybe Nicki.
I mean, maybe I think about it like selfishly, but like if I was like an attractive woman, I would definitely use that as an asset, right? Like why would I not? But if I didn't feel like attractive like that, then you got to be funny or smart or do some other kind of angle. I feel like, but sex sells. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, even today, like sex sells. It
Also-
definitely helps.
Also, this is a male ran industry.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so if this was a female ran industry, it'll be all about bars.
Yep.
But this is a male ran industry, and so with it being ran by males, you have to cater to what excites males, which is the sex. It's like women exploitation.
It might not all be. It might not be about bars.
I was just gonna say that. I still think because
that's because of society.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
society
That's what I was
different,
just gonna say.
then maybe it would be about. But I think
exactly.
I think because
sex sells.
Like it's hard to get away
so
from
you
that.
think the women would sell if it was ran by women? They would sell each other out.
We talked about last week that women wear makeup for women.
Just gonna say that. Like women, look at a Vogue magazine or some kind of thing like that.
Don't give a
we
damn
don't give
about
a fuck about that.
Fuck that. Matter of fact, you got on too much makeup.
Lay your fine ass down, you cute ass motherfucker.
Pillows. I don't want to hug you.
That's
your face come
why
up on my shirt.
this is a total sidebar. But that's part of the genius of Drake when he was talking about that, like no makeup and sweatpants, like you know what I mean? Like
you know how sexy that is.
Drake's a genius.
With your shirt on, with girl wearing your shirt.
When your girl wears your shirt, that's the sexiest outfit.
T-shirt with no panties.
Yeah, it's just that T-shirt, nothing like that's it.
Dude, I even like sometimes where like the chick wear like a fitted. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wear your fitted.
Yeah, wear my fitted. Oh my gosh,
my
baby,
girl,
I
girl wears my hat sometimes, and I'm like,
I'm
not mad at it at all.
I love you,
it's
girl.
Nice.
Yo,
I'm
man.
like, she had your flip flops on, like,
Yo, man, dang.
Shit like that. Why can't women just think about shit like that?
Women, we need that. I'm talking to you.
They thinking dumb
I'm
shit.
talking to you,
women,
and you.
Let me go get my eyelashes extended. What the fuck?
Yeah, women do it for women.
They do
Bullshit ass dumb shit. The simple shit is it goes so much further. But anyway.
But that's why I think even if it was a female-ran industry, I still think sex sells at the end of the day.
Yeah. So we're talking about the top spot. Like I said, some people say Cardi is in that top spot. So let's talk about it a little bit. You know what I mean? So kind of, what did you think about her? Like just in general, like how do you feel about Cardi? Like more on her personality side.
I love Cardi.
Me too. Big fan.
She's a real woman, and she's honest.
Yeah.
She's honest about her feelings. She's honest about everything she feeling. She rapping about shit that she knows about.
Yeah.
And her shit feels real, and everybody can relate.
Good or bad.
Yeah.
Like I like that about her. Yeah, exactly.
Fuck with it or don't fuck with it.
So like I was watching last night. I was watching this live. I think it was a recorded live from like her Instagram live, and they put it on Facebook.
Yeah, she's got a lot of those.
So she was talking. She was like, oh my fucking gosh, I want to go down and get some cereal right now. I'm so fucking tired. Like and you know I'm not gonna go down there. You know I'm not gonna go down there.
Yeah, but we've all had that moment. Yo, I know exactly. My fridge is real close to the bed. My place is small, and I know what she's talking about.
Yeah, let me finish this.
All right.
So and but in the end, like she's definitely so relatable, man. Like that's why I think she was able to gain that top spot. Like because you just feel like it's the whole Hillary Clinton factor. Like a lot of people say they didn't vote for Hillary Clinton because they just didn't feel they can relate as a woman to her, and nor could a man relate to her being a woman, which is somewhat unfair, but still like it's a thing. Like when you hear Cardi B, she just sound like one thing, one of you. You know what I mean? The girl that you met down the street, you know what I mean? Other girls look at her like, dang, she's just one of us. She ain't really rich like that. It just feels like that.
She seems authentic still.
And one in question, what other artist talks to their fucking fans as much as Cardi B?
Yeah.
She is always on live. She's like the live queen.
Yo, can you imagine being her PR person?
She's
like every hour of every day, you're like,
I just took a shit. I just ate.
Yeah.
You know, she's always on live. She thinks about her fans all the time.
But that's how she built her fan base, was those really great IG stories that felt so relatable.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like she's reaching.
No.
That's the thing. Like it's just natural. And she was doing this shit before.
Yeah.
Like before she was huge, she was doing this same
shit. You think her following be able I can't even get this shit out. Do you think her following be as strong as the Beehive?
I don't know, like or Rihanna or a Beehive, and if that's what I was saying, like
really intense
and maybe
fan
like
base,
maybe like that's what I was saying, maybe
time.
like in like 5 to 10 years, maybe like she's so fucking relatable to so many.
And she's
women.
in mainstream like audience now, like she's a household name now.
Yeah, like
and that's
corporate America fucking
a household name
dope.
Being who she is.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
But I mean, like in white suburban households in Kansas, like they know who Cardi B is, and that's so dope.
Yeah. So how do y'all feel about her music?
I like it. Anything that makes girls excited makes me excited.
Beats.
You know.
Yeah,
whoever's producing her beats, god damn. I mean, her bars are great, but those beats carry. them bars.
She's
I
got a
love her
good ear.
voice.
Yeah, I was gonna say her voice though. The way she
on
like
record,
hits
not,
the.
yeah, on a record, but not talking all the time. 'Cause it's like it's a
Oh
whining,
yeah, I don't
talking
even
every
know,
day.
I don't even know why you always talking about this
All I
shit.
want was a hot dog.
It's a Bronx accent. I like. I like it.
But a lot of those top chicks, like during the day, like even Nicki had that great voice.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
think
yeah.
about Lil Kim, she had a great voice. So
Yeah.
that voice is very important. Yeah, her beats be crazy. Like
Yeah.
she definitely do a thing with the beats.
And she also comes up with things that you wanna repeat. Like you don't even realize you. But like I've said money moves like probably 2,000 times since I heard her say it. You know.
Yeah. So what about her come up? Like her path to the top. You know what I mean? She come from like the whole like, interesting or somewhat weird parental situation with her and her mom, but then being a stripper, then being on Instagram hardcore, then going to like loving hip hop, all that stuff, into now becoming like the top MC in the game right now. Like, how do y'all feel about that come up? Like, is it?
I think it's great.
Yeah.
It gives people hope. Actually,
It like I can do the same shit. You know what I mean?
Mud. And she owns it. She owns every part. She doesn't shame it.
Yeah.
She don't say, "Yeah, I used to suck dick. Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to fuck.
Right,
Yeah, I used to dance.
I had all these nude pictures, like all that shit.
Yeah.
My teeth used to be messed up. My body used to be this
Yeah.
way.
I
had
did this to my.
Yeah, she will tell you. I
Yeah.
used to drug motherfuckers. She would tell. She owns all of it.
I'll tell you what, Cardi B taught me a really good lesson of like not immediately writing somebody off as a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
When she dropped Bodak Yellow, I was like, I was initially a part of that like big wave of people that were like, oh, cool, but this is gonna be a one hit. And then she just like hit after
She
after.
worked.
And now, like when Lil Nas X just dropped his shit, everybody's like one hit wonder. I'm like, everybody, hold up. We just saw
Pause.
what happened with Cardi B. Like he might
coming
come
back.
strong, and his album is projected to debut at number 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty dope.
Coming
you
back.
know?
I think I maybe thought she would succeed because of just her grind. Like I felt like she was
hungry.
Yeah.
forced to make it happen.
Yeah.
Because like I had already seen her up to the point where like when she was doing the Instagram shit, and I had already seen like the Love and Hip Hop. Like she kept moving up. Like damn,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
she keep going up towards these ladders, and she would, and everybody would say, like Envy would say, yo, Cardi used to be knocking on my door like, hey, play this song. Blah.
Yeah.
She really went hard. Like she
Yeah.
a hard worker. She worked like an
Everybody
ATL rapper.
says that about her too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really like, if you're a woman, you gotta
She's
like,
inspiring. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta be
super
kind of proud
inspiring.
of that whole like situation.
She
man.
changed her situation on her own grind. Her
Yep.
grind got her where she
And never
is.
let her reputation hold her down.
Yeah, and she didn't care where she was. She knew
Yeah.
what she was gonna be. She was going
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah. So is she the HBI or HBIC, the head bitch in
Bitch in
charge?
I think so.
No,
She that number one spot?
No,
And then-
not as long as somebody named Beyonce.
No, I'm
knows
talking about
all
hip-hop.
this.
Hip hop,
Just-
hip hop,
just
hip hop.
I keep fucking up, but
No,
no,
that's okay.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, you
hip
put
hop,
you
yeah.
put a lot of respect on Beyonce's name.
I
That's dope.
rock because you gotta respect
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
gotta
you gotta
respect
respect
it.
it. She's definitely Bay is queen, like
Yeah,
for
she's
sure.
queen.
But in hip hop, I think Cardi is for sure.
Yeah,
Like she's queen. I
she's-
think she's running it right now.
She's taking over that spot. She just got to. It's hard. Like she's Teflon.
Yeah. She's super Teflon.
She's even more Teflon than Drake, I think.
And she's flourished, yeah, probably for
Yeah.
sure. She's also flourished in anything she's ever like. She looks like a dope mom. Like that's cool
Yeah.
to see. Like
yeah,
you know,
I was
like-
gonna ask about that. Like, do you think she kind of changed from I think she's the same person.
No, I think she's pretty much the same personality, but she probably is. You know, you got to be more responsible, like having a kid, right? Like that's
Yeah.
got to change something.
You got it.
You know what's cool about Cardi? I don't know if y'all ever noticed this. You know, she's like actually really smart, like with history. Like
Oh,
she
yeah.
knows her like American and political history like super fucking
She'll
well.
do the
And
Kardashian shit every once in a while.
Every once in a while, she'll go on a rant, and you're like, "Fuck!" Like I just learned
Just
something.
blew
Like
your
it's
back-
nuts.
Blew you
Like
back in your chair.
yeah.
She do her thing. She'll come out with her little woke moments.
Yeah. She says
all
some
the
real
time.
comments. I'm
She
like, I
hit
want to
that
vote for
conscious
Cardi.
weed.
Yeah, she's for sure hit that conscious.
So
vibe.
yo, I think we kind of talked about this. Like what do we feel like her future? Like what is the sky the limit? Like do we think
Cardi
she
for president?
slows down?
Yeah, maybe.
Does she slow down anytime soon?
I don't see her slowing down. And you know why? Because big difference between her and Nicki is she doesn't like Cardi. You can watch her evolve. Like Cardi's hitting you with new sounds, new features, new beat selections, new flows. Whereas Nicki, it's like, all right, can we get something new from you?
I don't know that Megatron. If you ain't
Sounds
heard it,
We'll talk about that.
I'm ready to get into that.
Yeah, I'm really ready to get into
Me
that.
too.
Based
I
on
be
your,
fucking up. Bro. I be
Yeah,
got-
nah,
but it's okay. It's okay.
No,
No,
everybody's got to have their opinion.
So let's talk about. We talking about Miss Megatron herself,
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj. So, what are your thoughts about Nicki? Like, we're just talking about just in general. Like, how do you feel about her personality wise?
I'm glad she's back on the rapping shit. Get off of the off-camera shit. Get back in the booth. If she stays in the booth and start worrying about other shit, I guarantee you she'll earn a spot. She'll be what she wants to be.
But see, I don't feel like she's about that music though. Like this song, Megatron, I agree with what Joe Budden just said on the whatever this weekend's episode was. It feels like an alcohol commercial. Like she's obviously like the whole song's about Moscato or whatever. Like the whole song
I don't think is
about that.
It's a dance song. It's the summertime.
But it don't feel that.
Get lit and get.
It ain't that great to me.
No,
like I'm
it's
like,
a weak
like
song.
to me, like if
I
it's
just
an
feel like
opening-
we've heard it so many times
fuck it.
before.
So like an opening single, like
It's
you
a
listen
classic.
to,
It's a classic sample.
I know it's a classic,
It's
but it
could've
don't mean
been
you
great.
could doing great things
Yeah,
with a
she
classic
didn't do
sample.
great things with it.
And the song just don't even sound like a hit to me.
No.
It just sound like a filler for an album.
Filler
like
song
it sounds
for
like
sure.
it sounds like it'll be a good song on an album, but it's not a top single.
I feel like I'm on the sideline watching y'all murder Nicki Minaj. Like no,
no, I like Nicki. Nicki got bars and she can rap.
I used to
But I'm
really
just-
like Nicki.
I'm just talking about this song. Like to me, I feel like she's been missing in action for a bit, and I don't think this song is it.
Oh my god.
She need like to me she need,
Ricky.
like if you compare that to like that new I don't want to compare these two. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do the whole Cardi B.
Yeah,
like, Nicki
yeah. That's
But I do like I like how Cardi B came out with that new joint, and I don't feel like I feel like it's good enough to be something that could be played on the radio. But like the Nicki joint, I wasn't that impressed.
The
I
music
don't think it's a
video
bad
seems just
song.
like Anaconda too.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad song, but like Nicki can usually come way better. Than
I just don't understand how we went from her giving us that verse on Monster, which is arguably one of the best hip hop verses of all
ridiculous
time.
joint.
And that was like 10 years ago almost. And it's like, what happened? Like, what else have we gotten in that time? Anaconda?
So I don't think it's a terrible song. I just don't think it's.
But you also got to think she's
great
been through
song.
a lot more. I mean, not to say that Cardi, but her label is really shaky. Who is she under now? Is she still with Cash Money?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah,
she is.
she's still
Okay,
Young
when your
Money.
bosses and shit are killing each other or all this other shit is shaky, it's kind of like
I think
it
she's-
does have an impact. I think so.
But I think she's kind of stopping herself. I think
she's
I
in
think
her-
it hit
in
her
her
hard
own
when Cardi's popularity was so big that
Yep.
it's hard to be at that top and then kind of knock down a little bit.
Well, she came in there talking shit to Lil Kim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a problem. That's one of the things that's a problem if we talk about traits. I asked, is she a douchebag? So I give women the same statement I give men. So I call a woman, if she's a douchebag, I call her a douchebag. It actually works better for women because they actually use
douchebags.
douchebags. But
It's like I love to call a woman an asshole. Like it's nice, it's fun to call.
but
And men bitches. Like I'll call a man a bitch and then a woman an asshole.
but the question is do we there's a lot of people that kind of say she's
karma.
that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know her like that, so I wouldn't call
Karma's
her.
the key word though. There are a lot of rumors, and when you start to hear so many different of the same thing
Like
from so
Remy
many different
saying
people,
it, Cardi saying it, Lil Kim saying it.
everybody's saying
It
it.
gets to be like, oh, that karma is hitting back, and like,
Well, she complained that Lil Kim didn't help her when she first came in the game, and then went out of her way, supposedly, allegedly, to block Cardi B. Like she would call labels, she'd call radio stations, she'd be like, "Don't play this shit if you want to do anything with me ever again." Like that's ridiculous.
Do you feel
If
like-
that's true.
is she? Do you think she's out of touch? Like,
Yeah, she seems that way to me.
She's spiraling.
yeah. I mean, this single kind of made me feel like,
Do y'all remember when her album didn't debut at #1? She had a DJ Khaled moment.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
she
she like
sure
wigged
did.
out,
Yeah.
and
She
I
even
feel like
tried
when
to
you
sue-
do that,
Did
it's,
she try to? No, she didn't.
she didn't try to sue. She
no,
just
but
went
she
off on
she
Travis.
went nuts. Yeah, she went nuts. She went on a
crazy,
rant on the internet.
Such an I had never seen her like that whole span of time, that few months. She was doing
it looked
something.
messy, right?
It was. I was like,
She
Joe
had a
was like,
psycho chick moment.
Joe was
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
a lot of people. Some people were talking about drugs. I wasn't talking
I-
about drugs, but I was like,
Maybe.
like
I
I'm
have
like, she
no
get-
way to prove that, obviously, but to me, she acts like she's on
got
pills.
symptoms.
Like she when you see her on IG Live, she just seems. not there. Like, I don't know.
I think one thing was happening is she's trying to I think she was trying to protect herself and kind of state her case, but she was doing it in the wrong way.
Yeah.
And like you said, I think she's trying to find something and find herself some way. She's like in her, not as far as Kanye, but she's in her little Kanye moment.
Yeah,
right
it's a really great comparison.
And she's comparing herself to Cardi.
Yeah.
And it's hurting because Cardi is running on.
She
Because
just like,
you want to know who
she's
Cardi
like,
compares herself to? No one.
Yeah.
Cardi just does her
Don't give a
shit.
Fuck.
Yeah,
She would like, fuck you if you don't like me. That's what
man.
she be like.
Yeah, exactly.
But Nicki is always like basing. Her and Iggy kind of got the same
Yeah,
vibe.
yeah.
They always looking at the next person. Look, just get in your bag and do it.
Do your shit. Be grateful. Like,
So,
you're killing it.
And so that's why it was so hard for her. Like when she was going on her little rant about Cardi and like fuck Cardi this, fuck Cardi that, and Cardi is just like, it's too, you can't defeat her. She's so average of a person that you can't defeat.
Like,
It's almost like she's been through so much already. So like, what could you put her through?
You
know what I mean? Like, what the fuck you gonna say to her that's worse than anything she's already been? Like, Cardi B is the shit.
Yeah. So I hope Nicki gets back on track. She can spit.
Because she's talented.
She's very
so
talented.
Talented.
Hopefully she got the new man. He kind of looks like a accessory to me. Like she's treating that dude like a purse.
Yeah. he's the little toy. Like, look.
Yeah.
Especially in the video. Have you seen the music video for Megatron?
No.
Mm-hmm.
He's for sure an
He's
accessory.
in it like
that,
a billion times.
Yeah.
And so I think that's her. It feels like her new Safari, a guy she can kind of control a little bit.
Puppet.
Yeah, puppet. She probably putting him in outfits and all that shit.
He has some. I think it was probably clickbait, but I saw some headline about like he has got some crazy past or something like that.
I think it was like one of her old like. I think it was like an old like flank for her or a dude.
Dude in the Megatron video. Because I'll have to. I shouldn't even brought it up, but she's got an interesting choice of men.
All right, so we talked about Cardi and Nicki. There's an individual that kind of like spawned these type of rappers with that like the nice voice and them harsh, aggressive bars, and then that sex appeal. We talking about Lil Kim, the Queen Bee. So what did y'all think about Lil Kim? I mean, you were probably
I remember seeing her music videos and loving them as a little kid.
Oh my gosh, especially in the days.
What was the one where she got like built like a Barbie on the assembly line and then busted out the box?
I don't remember that one.
Oh man, she was. You got to see all of exactly what her body looked like.
Crushing You video because she had like just like the fur with just the bathing suit on.
Yeah.
But this is time before like porn is prevalent.
Yeah.
So you looking at it like, dang.
I
was like, dang, girl. She was killing it. What about you? What did you think of her back in the day when you was younger?
I mean, she was just so. I was not ready for her. She was beyond. Right. She was before her time, because you can find bars like that, or a woman that was as bold.
Yeah,
right.
She was like, she busted all that shit open. She was like, okay, I'm out here and I'm going hard. And she got bars that was hard, but she's talking about taking dick.
Yeah.
I was like, that's weird.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
She's like taking dick.
That's like weird as a guy to listen to, right?
Yeah,
like that's why I don't listen to a lot of female rap, because
like
it's that.
Your bars are hard, but you're talking about receiving.
Yeah, exactly.
And what's crazy is like, and as a man,
I can't be repeating your bars.
Yeah, like, you can't be in the car.
They got to the point where they was the bar shit. Yeah, they was so you would have to leave out the other certain words. Yeah. But you had like certain songs. You had like, all right, I gotta spit the you in the cut like.
Shorty looking around,
be scared of the dick.
Of the lethal. I'll be undressed in the car.
You can't like say that out loud.
Nah.
But I'm saying like
hard though.
It was super hard. Yeah. For like, if you're talking about like a female like rapper. Yeah. And she was the first one. She was like 17 when a lot of that.
I know. So I didn't realize that a lot of those. Foxy Brown was really young. Like a lot of these girls from the 90s were like 16, 17.
So we was talking about the poster beforehand. And that's why they went super sexual with the poster, because she was talking about all this shit, taking dick and sucking dick and all this backwards and forwards and all this shit, sucking a dick from the back. I ain't never had that. Like she was killing it. So that's why they kind of went really sexy with her poster.
Yeah.
So what about today? Like, what are we thinking about Lil Kim today? Like, okay, so Lil Kim to me today,
has she aged well?
Not
Like
at all.
personality wise, I mean.
Yeah, I think she's fine. She just recently made up with Lil C's. You know, they've been beefing for a while.
So she's getting more positive. 'Cause I feel like she acted mad petty for a long time.
Yeah, she was definitely petty for a while. She went to jail and shit. That really kind of fucked her up. Like, she was just mad at a lot of people. But she's more recent, like the last few years, as far as her personality goes. She's been doing well. Her look, on the other hand, over the years, I mean, she hasn't done much.
I think
now.
she wish she shouldn't have did that.
I think now she wish she shouldn't have did that. But when you have that self-esteem, man, self-esteem is a motherfucker, man. And like I almost felt like she was trying to be Faith. Like, let me make my skin lighter.
Right.
Yeah, like she literally was like, because you know that's who Big loved Faith. Like, at the end of the day, even though he
chose Faith over her.
Yeah, he was still smashing Kim, but he would always do whatever it took to be with Faith. You know what I mean? So
And Faith turned out to be a thought.
It looks like Lil Kim's surgeon is the same one that Wendy Williams has.
oh my god.
This is
Anything that William, stay the fuck away from William.
Well, that surgeon do something with Wendy Williams' legs, please. Like,
do something with her shoulders. Her shoulders are too fucking broad.
her legs are so
How's she
weird.
so skinny and so wide at the same time?
She
Like
like
that.
army shoulders and army titties and shit.
And I feel bad talking about somebody's looks, but Wendy Williams doesn't seem like a nice person.
Well,
So
she talks so much shit about everybody. And she's so
so-
opinionated. Even though I know that's her show, but who the fuck are you to judge? Like, your life has been terrible for the last 3 decades. You know, and then, you know, you are an addict.
Yep.
You know?
yeah, that's definitely pills,
and you
right?
and you like to dig in people's mess and bring it up and put it on Front Street.
Right.
And then you don't want nobody to talk about you at all. You
Right.
want to, get the fuck out of here. I don't have any sympathy for actually Wendy Williams because you bring all that smoke. If you got something to say about somebody else, then here's your fucking turn. You wear it. You put these shoes on like you do everybody else. See how they fucking feel.
What's that karma you were talking about?
Yeah, karma, man. If you don't want it, don't give it.
So I think Kim has kind of she's gotten it together with the whole like life. I think she's more comfortable in her own skin now.
Yeah.
She has a kid now.
Oh, that's positive.
Yeah, so I think she's a lot more comfortable in her own skin. Like you said, I think she possibly regrets doing like all those surgeries and stuff like that.
I can see Kim need to do her own movie.
Yeah,
I would like to see her perspective.
Wow, it'd
That
probably
would
be a lot like
amazing. I would want like a multi-part HBO kind of.
I bet it'd be a lot like a Cardi-ish.
See, you know what? Yeah, if she had her own movie, the Lil Kim movie,
Show us all what she went through.
yeah, that shit would be super dope.
And she's still getting respect. Like, Remy always bring her on stage.
She's a legend. I mean, Lil Kim is a legend.
She's a legend.
I don't
You
give
would
a
be
fuck,
you would be insane to deny that she's a legend.
She's a
Like
legend.
that-
There's some legends out there. We need to shout out all the legends, lady.
Do y'all have a Kim favorite song? I tell you what, I'll get my favorite song first. I'm actually gonna play this joint. This is like, I used to love this joint right here.
I mean, that's a classic.
Queen. Woo!
Queen B. I can't stand it because I like to say her shit.
I'm singing
But
her shit.
I can't talk
I'm
about
gonna sing her fucking shit. But C's did get off on that shit.
Now you're getting pleased.
C's got it off.
You killed that shit.
Like on the album one, let me try to go to Kim verse. All right, let's go. We gotta do. She's a big
freak.
killed that. Got a different girl every day of the week. It's cool. I got a little boy some new.
I can't say this shit out loud.
I'm saying it. Yo, shorty, won't you go get a bag of the lethal? I'll be undressed in the car, all see through. Whoa, I must cheat you.
Only one thing I want to do is freak you.
I'm talking about a girl. I won't forget. And I one thing that I won't forget. Woo, she killing this.
You better say that shit.
That's like this.
Yeah.
I'm up no shade if I can't get it sounds like an army grenade. Escapades and get your yayo with the marmalade. Who me on you? Oh yes, who see? I was to get you, but I love you. Woo! Kim was killing it.
Bars.
Don't cry. It deep this song
Oh,
to
no.
us, and
Play
she was
it.
looking fine in that video.
She said, play up.
But your sisters don't pay me no attention.
Listening to what your girlfriend is. She's a
Yo, So
That's like a side piece anthem. By the
So
way.
we was talking about like some of the illest bars spitting. We was talking about Nicki joint. This joint right here. I'm gonna tell you, Snow, because you.
Oh, you got another Kim?
Yeah,
just can't hide it.
This is one of the illest bars ever. This is Kim. You wouldn't have. You've been too young to kind of really feel this.
Yeah.
At the time, but this joint right here, bro.
Gather around, boys and girls.
Get ready.
On the magic carpet.
Get ready. Now this is where she go with the real suspect. You almost can't spit her voice.
That shit be so hard, but you can't say that shit. I'm a dude.
Shit. Quiet Storm, niggas. A lot of y'all chicks don't know this joint right here. Listen to Kim bars on this. This is the remix to the song. Mobb Deep.
That heartbeat.
Kim
beat.
and Mobb Deep, nigga. And then Mobb Deep made the hardest beats.
Yo, blowing niggas with rusty.
Tell him, have it. Woo! The backbeat. Let's go to Kim joint. Hot damn hoe, here we go again.
Yeah.
Bitch. First of all,
Say that verse. Say that verse.
I can imagine like the way
Say
she.
the verse.
I can imagine the way she looked when
tell
she
her.
said this to a chick. Hot damn hoe, here we go again. Like that shit right there.
Say the rest of it first.
That shit is
Hard as
okay.
Kicks.
Cats. Having nigga OD because it's never enough. Hot damn hoe, here we go again. Light as a rock, bitch. Woo!
Whoa.
That shit, what she say? That shit knocks in hard tops in the parking lot where my nigga Rock used to sparkle. Oh. He's herself. Under my belt, the embezzler. Cold temperature. I've made an old melody. I'm 10 steps ahead of you. I'm a leader. Y'all on some following shit. Come up in this game on some modeling shit. I put 100% in every line I drop. Double EP, what? Tell them what it is, Don. Or it's all right, I'm gonna have to do Prodigy verse a little bit because that's the hardest verse on here. Although Kim's joint.
All this.
I'll never get enough of it. Yo, that's my shit. I need that shit to boost my adrenaline. Yo, rock that shit. That real life shit. That makes somebody want to thug it. Make the projects love it. That's disrespectful to not play that verse on.
No, I realize now it's the only reason you played that track was to do a couple Prodigy bars.
Nah, I did that. Them Kim bars was crazy,
And say
bro.
cax.
See, for me, like, Lil Kim is tricky because, like, I was just a little bit too young to, like, really get some of those, like, deep cuts. But the jump off, I remember being, like, really big. That was, like, a really
that was your
popular.
time. That was your
that was
time.
more of my time.
Yeah.
And that song played forever on the radio.
Oh, it
Like,
definitely
we
did.
listened to that.
It was a
some
good
bars,
song.
yeah.
She had some bars on that, too.
And it also had, like, a good sound. Like,
And she has some bars on the All About the Benjamins joint too. You can like, but that right there, I remember back in the day, like
She holds her own amongst
Yeah.
all the dudes.
I remember back in the day, niggas was like, yo, Queen B, fucking Mom. I never expected Mobb Deep to do a song with Lil Kim, and she murdered it. I was like
it was nothing. Like, I got it, nigga. Bring it.
yeah. So do we think she's really
elite? I think she's elite. She's elite.
She's doing her thing,
Please,
man.
I mean, she's elite because at her time, how many other people were on her level?
And I think this verse is after Big.
Maybe Remy Ma, maybe not Foxy.
Was that post Big Def?
Yeah,
Wow.
I think that verse is post Big. I think she shout out Big that's when she.
Wow.
So I think that's a post Big Def verse. So
Rod Digger, Remy Ma.
She, like,
Rod Digger was ill.
we wouldn't,
not-
but we wouldn't. I mean, I can't say we wouldn't have, but she definitely made it easier for there to be a Nicki and a Cardi B.
Yeah.
Like,
she
she
made the
definitely, like,
template.
paved
I
the
think
way.
she's a prototype
She did.
because she was super sexy and her bars were banging out
Because
there.
you think about that, like before that, you thinking about
Well, you got
you thinking about Light, MC Light,
Light.
Queen Latifah,
Moni Love.
Love.
Left
Roxanne
Eye.
Although
Shante.
Yo-Yo wasn't quite there, she wasn't quite doing that, but like Yo-Yo was
That's
getting
West
freaky with the
Coast.
rhymes. You can't play with my Yo-Yo.
West Coast.
Missy was out before Lil Kim too. Like Missy had a bunch of stuff too.
She
Before
was
Lil Kim?
No, Lil Kim was first,
Yeah.
and then it was Missy.
92, 93, there's some Missy tracks for sure.
Yeah, I mean, but like out, like you.
Like,
I mean,
you
she was
top of
doing
the
stuff with
charts?
But look,
Timbaland
but look.
in like 92, 93.
What I'm talking about, like, if you thinking about like out, like to do like a song with, something like no one knew of a Missy Elliott before Lil Kim. Not when in our era. We did not know of a Missy Elliott.
I didn't get a Timberland until Aaliyah.
I didn't get that. That's when we got
That's
to
when I was
Timberland.
like, oh,
like I
Timberland
don't remember.
shit.
I don't remember.
When was Lil Kim's?
A player. Cheers to
Like
you.
when was Lil
Probably
Kim
like a
first?
year after
Mr.
Big
Magoo.
came out. Probably about that time. But like I don't know a Timberland before any of the bad
Up
boy
jumps
shit.
the
She
boogie.
was, Up Jumps the Boogie. That's what I was
That's
just about to
Aaliyah.
refer. That's 94, 93.
No,
Yeah.
Aaliyah is two.
But I'm
When
saying
is
that
Aaliyah?
Lil Kim is
90?
before
I'm saying-
Aaliyah song that Up Jumps the Boogie comes out.
We gonna show you.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite albums. The album's amazing.
And so then Missy started hanging with
Timberland
Kim.
Magoo.
Yeah, like
No,
literally.
you're all right. 97.
Yeah, that was later.
Yeah, I remember I was like, goodness gracious, like, yeah, but that was a
She
hard-
might have been making it, but she wasn't at the top at the charts.
Cause she was writing songs.
I think,
Yeah,
and
I'm
again, this is like a whack perspective because I was just too young. I was
alright,
listening
you're
to
alright.
Missy Elliott before, like
You were listening
way
to Lil-
before I
you were
really
listening-
even knew about Lil Kim.
Okay.
I think it was like the jump off that
That's
really
actually
like,
pretty dope, but crazy to like think about me as being like a night. But I like to like think about that. Like
Yeah.
it's like, oh, you found Missy before Lil Kim.
I
It's
was for
like,
sure
yeah.
because it was Super Duper Fly.
Yeah,
Like Missy Elliott's Super
I
Duper
Can't
Fly.
Stand the
That's
Rain.
that
Yeah,
song.
that's lit.
That's one of my
That
favorite
shit rock.
songs of like all time. And that and
with
People sample. That was when I first like really understood about sampling because I knew
Yeah.
that and People song. And I was like, oh shit, what is this?
Yeah.
And-
So for all the YouTube people, I'm sorry you ain't gonna hear none of those damn songs
Yeah.
on YouTube. I'm sorry about that, but go listen to it on Spotify and everywhere else,
Against
Apple
my
Music, all that stuff.
window.
You'll hear them.
Yeah.
You'll just hear us singing
can't
the
stand
songs
the
on
rain.
YouTube. Sorry, it ain't gonna be amazing. We're gonna be fucking up bars and shit.
Against my window.
Yo, so we talked. You kind of brought it up earlier, Katie. Miss Lauryn Hill.
L Boogie.
It's a tricky conversation to have,
It
right?
is.
This is
So
tricky.
hold
you got-
on. Let's talk. Let's
Okay.
not go into it yet. Let's not go into it yet. Do y'all remember when y'all first heard Lauren?
Yeah, I can't. You want to know exactly when mine was? I
Go.
don't know
Go
what
for
show
it.
they were on, but it was one of them 90s, like Maury or something like that. The Fugees were on, and that
Oh, you heard
Killing
them
Me
playing.
Softly.
Oh, okay.
Like, that was the first time I ever, like, heard about Lauryn Hill.
Yeah,
I
that-
remember watching that as, like, a little kid in my living room. I'm like, what the fuck
What about
is
you,
this?
Katie?
Sister Act.
Yep,
Fuck you,
sister,
man.
motherfucker, that joyful, joyful Lord.
And she hit that
shit. Oh my god, that joint was like the joy. And the dude from City High was in
Yeah.
there too.
City High.
Yeah,
wow.
she was in the movie Sister Act with
Fuck
Whoopi
Whoopi
Goldberg.
Goldberg.
dude.
Yes.
See, I know that song because that was my grandma loved that movie.
Yeah,
So we were watching that. We were watching that all the time, but I didn't know that. I
She
wouldn't
had
have
her
known that
solo,
was
that shit
Lauryn
was
She had
Hill.
her solo, yeah. She had
Yeah,
her
I wouldn't
solo.
have known that.
Joyful, joyful.
Hit that shit, Lord.
Yeah. She-
And she was looking good. She like a girl.
Yeah, she like a
she
cute little
a
girl,
cute
man.
girl, like a round the way chick.
and
I
then
mean, I
that-
think Lauryn Hill's pretty.
no.
Oh no! Well,
not
back
at
in the
all.
day, I felt like she was very like her Miseducation album time. Like
That's-
I
that's
liked
what
her
I
look.
picture.
I
That's what I
liked her
picture.
look then. She was like real. If you go back and look at those albums and look at her pictures then, she was a cute woman there.
Yeah, yeah.
But but no, I was about to talk about the score. Yo, I remember the score.
Oh.
That back then,
she
man,
got the Fugees.
the score was
Yeah.
yo. We was listening to that shit
That
in
was
high
a
school.
turn.
Yeah.
Think about that
Yeah,
music.
started
Like
going
everybody was regular high school kids were listening to the score. Like
Bro.
that shit would not be heard the same with like
Yeah.
kids today.
No.
They
I
would-
feel like that's one of those albums you almost have to listen to a physical copy. Like you need to put that on vinyl or a cassette tape or something. Like it's
in the
almost
archive.
disrespectful
Yeah.
to listen to it as a stream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that album is nuts.
Can't-
it's a ridiculous album, bro. Like I mean,
So how do y'all feel about the rumors then?
so hold on before we talk about it.
All right.
Before we talk about it,
Pause.
we're gonna listen to songs
All right.
from the album, right?
Gotta
Let's
put some
listen to it.
respect on it.
All right, let's go. Let's go through. It's a several. You know, this album has a billion great songs.
Yeah,
Like, you can
I
literally
used to
almost-
listen to this start to finish.
You can listen to
on
this start
repeat.
to finish.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go. We're gonna play a little bit from some of them.
It's got that
Yo.
New York vibe
Yeah.
too.
Come on. Lost Ones. It's funny how money changes situations. Miscommunication creating complications. Ooh.
Well,
So that was like, that joint was supposedly about Wyclef at the time. Because him and her had a relationship situation. He finally admitted it like a billion years
oh
later.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
So-
we all kind of speculated that, right?
Yeah, I think we
Preacher's
did.
son.
Here we go again. Damn.
Goddamn.
This motherfucker right here. This album right here. One of the greatest albums of all time.
You just dropped
Of
the first beat.
all genres,
I
Yeah.
know
Of
exactly.
of all everything.
It can all be so simple.
simple. Goodness gracious. But we'd rather make it hard.
Why you rather make it hard, babe?
I know, right? All right, we're gonna get it. That's enough. That's enough. If you're having a baby right now, this is a joint.
Oh yeah.
Now the joy of
They need to bring that back. They need to put that back out.
Is in Zion. All right, this one right here was the banger. Shit, nigga.
This is the one.
Yeah.
I still have this on a bunch of playlists.
Woo.
Yo. Get out. Yo.
We're licking shots in the atmosphere. Shout out to Lauren on a basically almost R&B popish song talking about lick 2 shots in the atmosphere.
Yep.
Pop, pop.
Ooh, yeah. It's been 3 weeks since you're looking for your friend, the one that never called you again. Man.
He's about to Benjamins. It hurts so bad. All right, Ferg, we get it, goddammit.
I know, I don't care.
Killing me soft. We know you going there.
We
Stop
go.
playing.
It'd be disrespectful not to.
I know, I gotta go there. Like, I could not.
Uh.
This is for that one you love, man. That one you can't get away from.
Yeah, when you're going through some bad shit
Oh
in your
my
relationship, put this
gosh.
shit on there. It'll smooth it all out.
Man, that one you just, they do it for you.
If you're trying to
all
get
the
with them
time.
or keep them,
Yeah.
use this one in your playlist.
Cause nothing even matters.
Nothing even matters. If you put that on there, it'll make whatever you got wrong, make it right. If you're trying to get them in, you'll keep them. Yo. Shout out to John Legend. He did that.
Yeah.
Yo.
It's everything is
Everything.
everything. Yeah. Everything is everything. And this is the real love song right here, bro.
Bebop.
For that one you see, that beautiful girl,
Bebop.
that beautiful face.
Yo.
She feel like everything to you,
I
man.
just want the booty.
She seeing you.
Yo.
She got you.
I just want the booty.
No, man, you already booed. Both of y'all super booed up. Don't try that.
Man, hell no. Fuck booty.
You think us it's too good to be true. Can't take our eyes off of you. Even I having the touch.
This is that like Sunday
I wanna
morning.
hold you so much.
Yeah.
Oh man, that love is alive. You
Let's
gotta
hold
talk to-
hands.
Shit, you might be making pancakes in the kitchen,
Just too
Good to be true. Can't keep my eyes off of you.
doing something domestic.
All right, to the question. I don't give a fuck. This album is so fucking good. I'm congratulating everyone involved.
I'm
God
congratulating
damn.
everybody on the secrecy. You know how hard it is to keep a secret? Like
No
they
snitching.
held that one on
Like,
for
no
a
snitching
long
for
time.
real.
Well, a lot of people, like some people already knew, but like
Yeah,
lot
it
of
was a
times-
rumor. It
Yeah,
was
like
a
people
pretty
that
common
put it-
rumor.
That album is so
No
fucking
snitching.
good, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, it's amazing.
When I
It's one of
went
my
back-
favorite albums of all time.
Like when I went back, earlier today. I went back to. I was like, all right, I don't fucking care.
Yeah, I hear you.
I mean, there is a legacy of like her, like is she a top? Like you were saying, would you put her on your top lyricist list?
I don't know
maybe
if
not.
I can do that.
You don't think you
anymore.
can do that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
you
too
may
much.
not be able to
it's
do
too
that.
much disparity.
But as a performer singing these songs, she's definitely co-wrote.
As an
Dilla
art
Lee's
piece,
songs.
this album is amazing,
It's
and
okay.
anybody involved in the making of it is super talented.
You may not be
Okay.
able to say she's the.
Okay, how about this from my perspective now? And I apologize for interrupting.
No, go ahead.
Do you knock Michael Jackson for all the record-breaking albums he ever made? Because he didn't write that shit.
No,
Well,
yeah.
we almost never knock R&B artists for that. Mainly because the
the
personal
hip hop. That's what we went through.
Yeah,
a couple
that last
episodes
because the
ago,
personal approach of hip hop. That's why I said but you said lyricists, and when you started to talk about lyricists, then you have to then say, all right, now a rapper is a right. You kind of associate them more so with writing. It's always been R&B and soul singers have never, not a lot of them have written their own songs.
very few.
Right, and so
And that's
hip-hop-
common for a lot of genres, except for hip hop. And I think it's
Yeah.
because hip hop was founded
So-
with like the MC.
yeah, it's so
like I think
personal.
your
Yeah.
theory about like the MC,
The MC was
needing
like
to have like a story to tell.
a story to tell from where he was from.
Yeah.
I want to be able to identify with that, and it's always been that way. And so if you start to talk about artists, then I'm like, I still fucks with Lauryn Hill. If we start to talk about lyricists, then we're like,
One of the best things to ever happen to hip, and I might get killed for this, but one of the best things to ever happen to hip hop, though, in my opinion, is not giving a fuck so much about who wrote what.
Yeah.
Like that's how we got the greatest Kanye album of all time. That's how we get a lot of Drake records. Like allowing like a team collaborative process. Like these Dreamville sessions where like 30 dudes in a studio cooking up shit.
it
like,
was
that's
certain
dope.
guy. It was certain guys we didn't actually
Teddy
give a
Riley.
fuck.
Dr.
Like,
Dre always like pretty openly had a ghostwriter.
yeah,
Nobody ever held
but
him.
mostly
to nothing.
it's been
Because he a
associated.
G.
But it's mostly been associated with producer rappers.
like
where we didn't give a fuck.
Timbaland or something
Yeah,
like that.
we didn't give a fuck about them.
Yeah.
But like the guy who was like just a rapper, we still gave a fuck about.
Yeah, yeah.
And but now it's kind of going away even there too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like we're like,
Like, just
shit,
put the
fuck it.
music
Just
out.
put the music
Yeah.
out.
Fuck it.
But there were like a lot of rappers knew like a lot of female MCs weren't writing their shit.
Yeah.
Forever.
What
right?
about, do you think Queen Latifah wrote her shit?
I don't know. I didn't think about. I know. There's evidence that MC Light didn't write all her shit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I've read that too.
I don't know about Queen. There hasn't been anything that came out about.
What about Lil Kim? She wrote her shit?
Biggie
'Cause
has written
people-
rhymes. Biggie has
Yeah,
written rhymes
Biggie.
for.
I think
for
Biggie
Kim.
wrote a.
Some
He
of
wrote
them
a
or
lot
all
rhymes.
of them? Some
He
of them.
wrote a
or all
lot
of
of rhymes for Kim. He wrote a
And
lot
well,
of
that's
rhymes
where
for
you
Kim.
start to get in the gray area, right? Like it's like, did she help? Did she get help from him? Did it
Yeah.
all get done for
Yeah,
her?
that's one of the questions.
How
Like,
much help?
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
How
and then
much
you
help?
never know how many songs. Like I think a lot of these women have written songs for
Like
themselves.
Trina and
like,
Trick Daddy?
Yeah.
Trick
Yeah.
Daddy was writing a lot of Trina shit.
But
Train,
like
Train
that,
is one of my favorites.
that's
though,
another
too.
thing that Joe
Yeah.
talk about. Like he knows like there's a lot of these women rappers.
But
that
it's
have-
equal on the same side. A lot of these dudes,
Yeah,
Yeah.
ghost writers.
Yeah.
yeah. There's a lot
Like
of
Fabulous to tell on a lot of people. He probably wrote it for a lot of folks.
Yeah.
Jada
Oh,
probably
Wayne-
wrote.
Nas-
Wayne wrote for a lot of people.
Nas has written for a lot of
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Nas wrote Will Smith's
Shut the fuck up.
Miami
Yeah.
song. Rakim wrote Summertime.
Yeah.
Shut the
Yeah.
Here it
all
is.
time.
And if you actually really think about
Yeah,
it,
it's how he
here
flows.
It is, a groove slightly transformed. Like you could
Just a bit
imagine,
of a break.
you could
It,
imagine Rakim singing
Yeah.
that.
I almost wish that I could hear, because I'm sure somewhere there's like a reference of Rakim rapping it. Like I would love to hear Rakim doing
That shit
Oh
would
my
Summertime.
be
gosh.
crazy.
It would
Perfect.
basically
It would be
sound the
perfect.
same. Like Will
But it would
Smith's-
be Rakim's voice. Like Rakim had that
but
voice.
Will almost did the voice too.
Yeah,
if you think
exactly
he got,
the same.
He did.
You see,
He
he
did.
got
Carbon
deeper.
copy.
He did.
He got deeper. He was like a reference.
Yeah, he
Will's
did.
like
he
a
did,
reference
he did.
check to.
There's a big difference between him rapping on that song versus the cowboy movie he did.
Get
Y'all
jiggy
remember
with it.
those?
Wild Wild West.
Yeah, Wild
The
Wild
Wild
West.
Wild. Yo, you stop
Oh,
dissing.
man.
Men in Black.
What? Wasn't Drew Hill on there? The Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was on there. So as far as content, I don't care about the Lauren thing.
Yeah.
But as far as if I wanted to put her at the top MC list, I can't put her there.
So to
Yeah.
put it to rest, as a listener who just enjoys the genre, enjoys rap, fuck who wrote it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just love the
Honestly.
music, man.
Love
it.
Like
Yeah.
if some people know how to really perform a song. Cardi know how to
Yeah.
perform a song.
She delivers like a
Entertaining
motherfucker.
as a motherfucker.
Kim
That
knows
she
how to
delivers.
perform a song.
Yeah.
She
Like
delivers.
all these motherfuckers know how to
Deliver me the song, bro.
That's a very important part of the whole song. Like Rihanna can perform a song. We're not talking about her. All these. So it's really just
Just
enjoying
give me the
music.
song.
Did y'all hear that Rihanna's newest clothing pop up. She put a bunch of T-shirts out that said no more new music.
See.
Hey,
It's sad, right?
Shit,
We
fuck
want
it.
more music.
As long as you keep your Instagram going.
Yeah.
Keep your Instagram going. You can
As
do
long as
your-
I can see you.
You can do your Fendi shit all the time. Like, look how much money she's making outside. Like,
She's making more money.
She
now.
should be a model.
She
Yeah,
got to
she's-
be really serious
Please
about.
be a model.
She got to be really serious about like this shit because she's a part of a house.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's a huge
Yeah,
deal.
it's the hugest deal.
Like
ever.
that don't come that often. So she got to
It's
really
never
take it seriously.
happened before in history.
She should be
Yeah.
a she should be a Victoria's Secret girl.
I mean,
Or maybe she should make her own lingerie.
she does.
She does.
Fendi,
does?
Fendi
Yeah,
by
she has it.
Savage, man. That
Yeah,
shit's
she-
dope.
that's
I'm on the website regularly.
Yeah, she
It's
posts
a great
lot.
site.
She posts a lot of stuff.
God.
Yeah,
on
they
her
got
Instagram.
great style.
Some
good
of her best
prices.
pictures right now are from her.
Her shit can save a lot of
Savage
marriages or ruin them.
I know. It's how you keep a little excitement, man.
Yeah.
You
No,
know,
but there's like a lot of women that they are sexy that make you like I guess horny and you just smash your chick crazy. Like Megan Thee Stallion and Trina for me
Yeah.
are like
yeah, they're sexy.
like they make me want to smash whatever a chick I'm with or whatever like
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
if I'm with my girl or whatever, you can do that.
I want to run around you.
All right.
I'm living that single life though.
Yeah, bachelorhood.
I know I'm like Maul from Joe Budden.
Will you stop talking about Joe Budden?
Yeah, we gonna keep talking about it on this show.
No more Joe
Me and this
Budden.
dude right here love that podcast.
No more.
I love Joe
G
Budden.
like that
Get some
podcast too.
Joe Budden bobbleheads.
You gotta go. You gotta go listen to it again. You can't go off of that
Joe
one
Budden
thing.
gonna show up at the door. Heard you talking shit, bitch.
Yeah, he is
The-
gonna come.
Heard you
He,
talking
he,
shit,
he
bitch.
probably wouldn't. He
No,
way
Joe-
turned down.
No,
now.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
He's saving his last brawl for somebody.
Oh, he gonna
For a troll.
brawl. Like he gonna fight if you come down to
He
it.
regularly is on IG about to fight
Everybody.
Bergdorf Goodman employees, like hotel workers.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, he gonna fight
He's
somebody.
regularly getting into scuffles with people.
He with the shit, Joe Budden.
So there was last thing on Lauren. Like there was some disappointment. Like the last few years, she was doing performances and
Yeah.
concerts, and people were like, she was being very late.
She's doing
Yeah.
Anita Baker stuff.
Yeah.
Being late, coming
Yeah.
high as hell.
Canceling
high as
and
hell.
stuff like that. Like I hate for that. Like someone, it's crazy for her legacy to be like hurt like it's become.
It's a hell of a drug, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like that the Mariah has a lot of those stories too. Where, you know what I mean? It's
All
like,
the greats.
It's super disappointing to see somebody just like checked out. You know?
Yeah, pressure, drugs.
Well, some people say she
Image.
had some mental health stuff going on. I know Wyclef has talked about that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know, man. Hope she got a new. I don't know if it's a new song, but High 97 played a song with her and Pusha T.
All you
Oh,
can do
wow.
is just embrace her greatness. That's all I can
Yeah.
say. The time she was great, just enjoy that shit. Don't
You
worry
that
about
MTV Unplugged with her.
Oh
her
my
and,
god.
Her and
that's-
Jay Z, that's the top two. MTV
Yeah,
Unplugged.
those are in my top two for the unplugs.
All right,
Y'all
we gonna
still
go.
watch MTV?
That was back in the
No,
day.
those are
That
those
was
are
like
these
old,
like
dude.
crazy
That's like early
concerts that they would
2000s.
have.
Oh, okay. Like,
The
what
one-
the
They would
Unplugged?
get like an orchestra to do the instrumental, and then they
Yeah.
would like perform.
Unplugged was like what the NPR like.
Yeah, Tiny
Desk.
Yeah, yeah,
is
yeah.
now.
Shout out to NPR Tiny
There's a
Desk.
great one with Nirvana. There's a good one with Neil Young.
I know you was feeling the one with what's the name?
Which one?
With who was it?
I like the one with Black Thought. I like the one with Gucci. I like the one with
Oh, you're talking about the Tiny Desk.
Tiny Desk.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tiny. I like the one with what's my guy from Venice Beach, California?
Vince Staples.
Anderson .Paak.
Oh, Anderson Pop.
Anderson
That
Paak,
one's
yeah.
nuts. That one's nuts.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
would-
back to it's a ladies
Yeah,
episode.
ladies' night. My bad.
yeah. So all right, so let's talk about the Southern ladies. Let's go a little bit through.
About time.
We got Missy Elliott, Misdemeanor, Misty.
I still
Missy
say
Elliott.
she's the greatest, man. All her albums are super interesting and unique. She's got tons of top 10 Billboard hits. Like really, really, really. She's actually songwriting, which is cool. You know, so she hits like every category for me.
I mean,
And she allowed women to be weird and different. You know what I mean? And
No.
unusual.
you got your girl Erykah Badu. That is weird as fuck.
Yeah.
She is
But
definitely-
that's again, I know.
That's a unicorn weird. That's some
Yo,
weird
KD
shit.
might like R&B more than me. Like you're always trying to bring him back to R&B.
I don't know how I keep sneaking that shit back in, like trying to sneak R&B in the hip hop club.
Nah, but I agree with you. But in the same way, though, that like what's true about Erica about like allowing people to be weirdos. Like Missy is the same thing. Also, her music videos were the best for me.
Yes, she's very creative. Her creative shit is crazy.
Those music videos were nuts.
And she actually helped. Sierra need to give her some super shout outs.
Yeah.
Because if it was from Missy, Sierra shit would be kind of like
right.
Yeah, that motherfucker
whatever.
Sierra can dance.
And
she can dance, but
oh no, I'm
she
not.
needed
I'm
that
just making an additional statement on top of y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all great statements. Yeah, she can dance.
She can dance super well.
She can work that shit, bro.
I still love. I don't remember which song it was, but I think it's "Work It." But she had the little white girl dancing with her.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great music video.
Yeah, that white girl. I wonder what she's doing today.
Killing that shit.
She's slipping, sliding all
She's
over a
older
mall
now.
someplace.
She's like of age. I hope she's not twerking on Instagram.
Probably. She got to get them likes up. She got to keep them likes up.
She gotta
how else do you get likes?
In this day, I mean,
People for clout. Everything for
I
clout.
hope she's more so pop locking.
Yeah,
That's why I like
she had like the moves, man.
That's why I like the chicks, the women in like a Chris Brown video or like or Marion video.
Yeah.
Like the women that actually dance.
They're
really locked.
Yeah, they're really like doing shit.
Doing like Paula Abdul in the 80s type shit, you know.
Yeah, I know, right? For me, like Missy is a really great songwriter.
Yeah, super great.
In both the R&B and hip hop genres. So I'm definitely always like loving me some Missy Elliott. She's probably, I don't know if she's in my top 5 or not.
Is she in the top 10?
About it. Yeah, she would be in my top 10.
She's in my top 10 for sure.
But she's like really creative. It's definitely well deserved her being in the Songwriter Hall of Fame.
I think it's a super historical moment. And I don't know. I got a lot of respect for Missy. I feel bad because I feel like, and again, these are just rumors, but you hear like apparently it took like to get her to do the Super Bowl performance, to get her kind of back out in like the industry, like Pharrell, Timbaland, like everybody had
Circle
to like,
of wagons.
yeah, exactly. They were like, yo, Missy, like get out here, like people want you. But apparently she didn't think that people wanted to hear more Missy. So that's there's a great interview I'll send you where she talks about how she just didn't feel like people
she helped Monica. She helped
so many
Total.
people.
She helped Sierra. She helped Timbaland.
Yeah.
She helped, bro.
And when I read that, I was so sad because it's like, yo, you're like one of the most beloved, like
when
artists
she touched shit,
ever.
it's gold. It's platinum
for sure, and it's
hard,
fun in a
man,
fun way too.
Yeah.
So we all love Missy.
Yeah,
Shout
more
out
Missy,
Missy.
more Missy.
Yeah. Keep rocking.
Keep doing your thing. Keep rocking in the free world. Now we're on them. Now we're on their ass. Yo, so Rapsody. I don't know if you're familiar with Rapsody.
I didn't get on that rate.
You would like her though. So Rapsody's
you
nice.
would like her.
I just seen her today though. I was like, okay.
Yeah,
she
she's
nice.
spitter.
Is she a spitter?
She
a cipher rapper.
Yeah,
Bars.
she's like bars for days,
yeah.
and can make a great song. I think that's where she edges out Jean Grey, is that Rapsody can make a really good song,
like a song.
Yeah, song that you would really be bumping to, and so she's out of North Carolina.
Yeah.
For people that don't know, she's under the 9th Wonder camp.
Shut the fuck up.
A lot of people don't. Yeah, she. I've been rocking with this chick before, like her first song type.
You're the
shit.
one that made me like really deep dive on Rapsody like a while ago.
Like,
and
I was fucking with her when she was on MySpace.
He wouldn't stop talking about her, and I was like, all right, I gotta check this out.
I heard her first
and
ever
then I was
song,
like,
my
fuck.
nigga. Like a song that don't even like ain't ever been on any album, any radio. She was fucking with Knife when he was teaching at one of the black colleges in North Carolina. Was it NC
State?
NCCU? Yeah, yeah.
North Carolina Central.
Yeah. North Carolina Central, yeah. He was teaching there, and he had a group of people. He was teaching a hip-hop history class, I think, and then a group of rappers was in there, and Rapsody happened to be one of those students.
Oh, wow.
And then and 2 other students were in this group called, what's the group called? It's Sundial, and what's his name? I forgot. So it was 2 other guys who was in there. And then her group, she was in a group before, and then she kind of went out on her own. The group was fire too. But yeah, Rapsody, man, she's killing it. Her skill level is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I love that chick, man.
I'm excited to hear more. I hope she's got a good team behind her.
Now she's with the whole Rock Nation crew.
Oh, that's good. That's that's the best team you could be on right now,
her
really.
Her favorite rapper is Jay-Z, so Jay-Z really fucked with her big.
Yeah.
So Lisa Left Eye Lopez, my crush.
R.I.P.
Oh my gosh. So Let me tell you a little story about Lisa Left Eye Lopez. Yo, when I was this was when I was working at AMC Theaters 24 when I was in high school,
Lake.
right?
Wow.
I remember this to this day, yo.
This day.
Little Lisa Left Eye Lopez in person is absolutely fucking
You saw
beautiful.
her IRL?
Yes. I saw her in person. She was in the Blade movie. I was an usher at the time. She was in the Blade movie, right? She come out of the Blade movie. I'm like, this motherfucker is fine as fuck.
Yeah, she's
like
gorgeous.
Videos don't do it
was
justice.
gorgeous.
She is absolutely gorgeous, my nigga.
When I first fell in love with hip-hop.
Oh my God. That's when I first fell in love with everything when I saw it. But she walked out of the theater. She had a dude some dude with a perm. I think that was her bodyguard. That nigga hair was like to his shoulders and shit. Like he had the super
Like
duper
powder.
perm. It was the perfect perm. And she gave me a look, right?
Like you can get it.
Like a you could get it look.
Here's Ferg again.
Yeah, you could get it look. I mean, this is a real. And so I actually shut it down. I was like, nah. In my head, I was like, nah, she ain't do that. But my boy says to me, yo, you see that? That's what happened. He said, you see that? I was like, yeah, I saw that shit. And so, because at first I was like, man, she wasn't looking at me like that. And so I tried to run it down, but I couldn't.
You fucked up. You
I
could have been
I was
Mr. Left Eye.
She wasn't going to give me that. I was like 16 or 17.
You don't know.
at the
She
time.
might have been on the X pill that
Yeah,
day.
you have no idea.
She would have rocked your world,
Well, I
Craig.
tried to run it down, but she wasn't there. I probably got beat down by the bodyguard.
It don't matter. If you would have got that pussy, it would have been all worth it.
And I would have never got it because I would have been on the ground beat
Well,
down.
then you be like, I'll sue you, but you better get, you can give me some pussy.
But she's absolutely beautiful. So, what are kind of y'all feelings on her contribution to the group TLC?
I liked her. I mean, I'm a big TLC fan. I feel like she was always the one that had like the most like edge to her. Not just because she rapped, but like, you know, her personality or whatever.
I think she gave him that like wild nature, that free spirit feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That do whatever you want to, fuck shit up type. You know
Not to mention she wrote the shit, all of it.
She wrote.
Dude. Rico. Wait. Yeah. He was.
I think she wrote her rhymes. Though.
Yeah, she wrote her
I
verses.
thought she was writing the shit, the hooks and shit.
Waterfalls, I know for sure, was done by
She may have written some
old
stuff.
dude from Organized Noise.
I don't know for sure.
I thought she was writer. She was the writer out the crew, but hey.
She verses, her verses, yeah.
Yeah, I think she gave him an edge, man.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I don't know if y'all remember, Katie. I don't know if you remember the whole Andre Rison.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember that made the news. I
Yes.
remember watching that in the news as a
house
little
burned.
kid.
That shit was on the
Because that
news.
was like an Atlanta thing. That was
Yeah.
an Atlanta event.
Yeah.
This is when the Falcons was like cool as fuck.
Yeah, they were cool as hell. They had Hammer on the
Yeah.
sideline.
Yeah.
You ever see Hammer on the
Dion out there had Andre. What the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
I was like, everybody played football. You had to do the high step.
And Andre
Yeah,
Rison
yeah.
came front. He was a pimp back then. You came
Oh,
front. That
man.
I bet he had all of them. I
All
bet he
of
was
them.
bad.
Really?
All
So, like, if
of
you
them.
Wikipedia this situation, they say
was the
she
best
accidentally burned the house down.
Man, she burnt that. She
Burnt
threw
the
that nigga
shit
sneakers
down.
in the tub.
Yo,
and burnt that.
But apparently there was like mad unreleased music that like Tupac music, like all kinds of shit that got burnt down. Yeah.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah,
Yo,
she was wild.
Yeah.
She was wild.
She was just one of those what you call those women that's just one of those, I don't know what you call siren types.
Yeah.
She just wild. I mean, she was wild with the pics, with the pussies. She just
I
like
like them a little crazy though. I feel like if you know what I mean, like if I had
She's
been
on
old enough, I would have
fire.
been real all over, all about some Left Eye vibes. Like I want to know you might burn my house down.
She's a lioness. She
like I
was
need that.
Yeah.
So one of the things, like, do you guys have a favorite Lisa Left Eye Lopez feature? It could be a TLC joint or whatever. Like a feature that like where because she was always great on the features where she rhyming on the.
I mean, mine are again like I'm using the generation thing as a crutch, but like mine are obviously like the top Billboard hits, like the no Scrubs. I like that.
No, I don't.
Obviously, Waterfall is like the song of the '90s. But what about you, Katie?
Ain't too proud to beg.
Oh, yeah.
Too proud to beg. Oh.
Yeah.
And they had the little condoms on their eyes and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
It was just a fun
That shit
video.
was
It was
fun as
all
fuck.
left. That whole video was left out. You
got-
could tell that was her
you
idea.
know she had to come up with the style, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was all
Yeah.
her. That was just her whole
Definitely
video.
her.
Yeah.
So one of my favorite Left Eye features is on the Darnell Jones joint. Ooh, say what, say what, say what.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, girl, you know what's up.
And
And she
shout out
looks
to Apple
so-
Music because they taught me that song.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just like a couple months ago. Like I
She
never.
was.
Yeah.
She was so
It popped up
fine
on
in
a
that video.
playlist.
She still had the Andre Rising tattoo on because they ain't had the like laser shit yet.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they had a music video for that.
Yeah, they have a music video. Go check that shit out. She wearing
Donnell
all
Jones.
white. I remember to this day. To this day.
To this day.
I wish somebody would put together like a consolidated like all the dope '90s music videos because they're hard to find now. But there were some amazing '90s videos.
Yeah. So
it was.
her passing.
Yeah, that was hard.
How do you feel?
I just felt that shit was unreal. I feel like it's scary to me because I feel like it's a certain trend. Like when certain people get to a certain level, they just fucking get killed.
Yeah.
Shit is too mysterious. It's coincidental.
Yeah.
Well, I saw that little documentary thing, and like they show the moment where she dies.
Really?
Yeah, they show the car flip, all that stuff. They show the car swerve, flip, and I mean, obviously they don't show like her like people screaming and stuff like that, but they
okay.
show the point at which they crash because like they were all having fun, and I think another car comes by, and then they kind of swerve, boom, 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 and that's where it kind of all happened. Like that shit gave me chills, man, when I first saw that.
I've never seen the video.
What'd you say, G?
That's a lead.
That's Aaliyah. Yep. But yeah, it was that car. Oh, it's chilling to watch that, man. So yeah, I was kind of hurt. That was my crush.
Yeah.
I loved me some Lisa Left Eye Lopez.
I loved all of them. You could have gave me anyone, especially
Yeah.
on Red Light Special.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
I had
that was
it
the one, yeah.
every
Red
few
Light
years you
Special,
switched up the one
or
you
cool,
like.
or
Yeah.
just cool,
Early
digging the scene, digging
on it was T-Boss for me.
or creep. You can give me anyone. In
Yeah,
creep.
creep.
Later on, it became like next maybe it was Chili, and then last it was Lisa, man. Lisa grew on me, man.
You should have gave me anyone. I would have woke up happy with any one of them in my bed. It didn't
I
matter.
would. You had that where you wake up with T-Boss. You say, "Yeah, how you doing? What's going on?
want some
Katie?
breakfast?
Want some breakfast?" So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Let me eat some more
we
pussy.
love it. So let's do a little freestyle convo on some other women of the South like Trina, boy.
Trina's just fine as hell.
I'm the
Yeah,
best.
sure.
She is so sexy.
Yeah,
She's
she like oozes sex appeal.
Yeah, like it's just
Like,
crazy.
she's like the epitome
she
of
get
like,
her and Megan give me the same feeling.
and
with them
like
too.
She's selling sex like nobody's business.
yeah, you're like I want to make a movie with you. Like I want to make a porn movie with Trina. Like she is so good looking.
And like, you know what I mean? Saying you need your girl beside you either Trina or your girl beside you when them songs come on, the videos come on, the baddest video come on,
Yeah.
and we got the footage of her at Freaknik.
Mm.
Come on, man.
Yeah, Trina was good, but
I'm
she,
the baddest.
was she a freestyler?
No, I think
I didn't know that.
all that.
I don't remember her freestyle.
No,
Yeah.
I ain't never seen her freestyle. She
Yeah.
don't freestyle.
So no bars.
No bars.
Not bars like
She in the studio.
Yeah, she's so Cardi B then.
yeah.
I'm not mad at that though. I like
Yeah.
Trina a lot.
You know?
Next.
She's a trailblazer.
Yeah.
Mia X.
You already know Mia X. Mama Mia is
Mama
the
is the
Mama
biggest
Mia.
Mama Mia.
I
Get it?
promise
Put some
you.
respect on her name. It's the
It would
biggest
be
Mama
well
Mia.
worth the work. And just research Mama Mia. Just ask for some Mama Mia songs. You will see this oh my God.
She was killing it, boy. On
Her
that
shit is crazy. Her flow is phenomenal. And I will put Mama Mia, I call her Mama. Mia X is like,
because
she's in top 3.
that's her classic line.
Mama
It's
Mia.
the biggest Mama Mia.
Yeah.
I'm the biggest Mama Mia.
I just wish No Limit would have went further.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She would have more exposure, but shit is what it is.
So was she New Orleans too?
yes.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Anything out of New Orleans during that time I like. Like it's crazy how anything Cash Money No Limits.
Yeah.
No Limit was murdering it right
Yeah.
there. Before Cash
Sheesh.
Limit came, oh my gosh.
Yeah. No
Ain't
Limit
gonna-
was the motherfucking
Yo, he was so
tank.
fucking smart that he said, yo, I'm not going to spend all this money on some like acrylic plastic
Hell no.
CDs. I'm going to make them
Plastic
shits cardboard
cardboard.
and plastic.
Yeah,
Them
yeah.
shits, if you put water on them shits, you would never have.
I
Yeah,
lost
they
my
were
Sons
sorry.
of Funk shit because it got wet.
Yeah. So let's talk about some other amazing Southern MCs. We got Diamond.
Diamond Princess.
Princess.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my
I like that.
gosh.
I like that on the list.
I just
though.
like the Rocket Hips video.
Yeah, yeah.
Unlock your hips, but remember this one?
Man, get the fuck. I remember I told y'all about Nookie before.
Yo, Crowd Mob, if you really listen, they spitting.
Yeah.
Them niggas is spitting.
No, they not. They are
The last
whacking.
dude on this joint is spitting. The last dude.
Okay.
But they had good verses on this.
Let's see if we can.
Going.
Let's see if we can find. They innovative and bucking and ready to fight.
And that might be the most iconic verse on
Yes.
this song. That's the one when it came
Everybody-
on, you were like, oh,
That's
we're
it.
really
Yeah.
fighting right now.
And
Like,
you in the club, everybody
Everybody
yeah,
knows
knows
yeah.
that.
that.
He was like, all right, get ready to stomp right now.
Fuck
We
it.
in knucking and bucking and
Yeah.
ready to fight. Yo, them,
Yeah.
that group is innovative. They got
Yeah.
2 women on
Yeah.
the joint.
I feel like Southern rap never got the respect it. They were constantly pushing boundaries. Constantly pushing
We just
boundaries.
didn't have enough platforms.
Yeah.
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 We didn't, as the New York, but our time is here now. We
Yeah.
If they came out 5 or 10 years later, they would have been.
Oh, man, they'd be
Yo,
the
if
new
crunk-
City Girls.
Yo, people should have really. People started to catch it with crunk music. Music really made
Lil
the
Jon.
shit happen.
Yeah,
Lil
yeah,
Jon,
yeah.
Y'all better
Scrappy.
put some respect on Lil Jon's name.
Boy, put a lot of respect on that. Lil Jon made a lot of the whole So Def bass all star shit happen.
Yeah.
Jermaine Dupri,
Yep.
Lil Jon, who else? All the so deaf people, all the organized noise people, Goody Mob people.
So let's talk about this young lady right here. Well, she's a little bit older now, but Gangsta Boo.
I love Gangsta Boo.
Yeah, me too.
I just wish that the whole damn 3-6 Mafia would stop beefing and goddamn get
Yeah.
some chicken instead.
That was a
like
really
Cardi B.
dark hip hop scene. Like, there was a
They was
lot
doing
of,
some
like,
Satan worshiping bullshit.
yeah, a lot of drugs, a lot of really dark stuff
But
happening.
I like
in
that
Memphis
sipping on
at
that
time.
scissor shit.
Sipping on
Yeah.
the scissor.
The
Sipping on
intro
some
is
sip,
like, oh,
sip.
you stupid ass sucker ass
Yeah.
motherfucking nigga. I was like, oh my God, mama.
Boy,
mama.
them-
I also feel like within that like whole clique, like all those different posses that crossovered, like Juicy J like was so ahead of everybody.
Juicy
I feel
J
like
is
it.
ill.
He the plug.
Yeah, it just didn't like I don't know, like it didn't ever take off the way. But now you can hear that Memphis sound and everything. Like I feel like enough people don't credit Memphis sound when they talk about that Migos flow.
North,
It's not the
North.
Migos flow. It's like
No.
it's a sound that's happened so much in the '90s.
Actually, I can remember actually a little bit of Bone Thugs and Harmony had a little.
So that's
Yeah,
it. That's
yeah, yeah.
that's
That's a good
where
point.
that's where
That's
the
a good point.
Migos is different. They took that Memphis and Bone Thugs
Yeah,
and just
merged
made
it.
a,
and merged
made
that
a
shit.
new thing.
Yo,
Yeah.
I told you.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
gave my
yeah,
respect
yeah.
for them motherfuckers when I heard them do them shits a cappella freestyle.
Yeah,
That shit. I was
they sound like machine guns. Like,
I was like,
Who
these
did?
motherfuckers-
Migos or?
Yes,
Migos.
Migos
Yeah.
freestyle the way they rap. These niggas did a freestyle
with the ad libs
ad-libs
and everything. Yeah.
Actually, them niggas is
And I didn't
ill.
say what I said disrespectfully to Migos.
Oh, no,
I
no,
just
I
feel
know.
like there's not enough hip hop history, like
Yeah.
talking about how these sounds evolve
nah,
and
we
stuff like
understand.
that.
Take it
Nah,
like that. We
Yeah,
good.
you take it
But
like
Gangsta
that.
Boo was the shit.
Gangsta Boo would have
I'm
came
sick and
after
tired
me.
of you been and you talking this shit.
And she
I
did
love
like
that.
she did like thug music. Like she did like okay, let's go rob somebody music.
Yes.
Like it was
She
really
riding. She down for some shit.
it was
Gangsta
really
Boo big,
unusual.
too.
Yeah.
I would love to have her in my
She too
car when I'm
scary.
going into her.
You
She-
worship
Yeah.
the devil. Get away from me.
I would love to have her in our car when I'm going to the
What's
hood.
that song
Somebody
called?
gonna-
Late Night Tip. That was a song that I was just.
Yeah.
Fucking with. All right, so last is some newer cats, some newer girls, city girls.
They're gonna kill it.
Think so?
I
Yeah.
think they're gonna be a wave. I don't know.
They're with QC, man. They're gonna kill it.
Yeah, QC is
Is
definitely.
QC still? Is there? Are they still killing it?
Yeah, man, they got
yeah,
they got Migos, Lil Baby, all these niggas.
They're gonna like.
Well, I
everybody.
think Lil Baby might survive, but I think the rest of the crew they might fizzle. Be honest.
It's
I think-
Migos, Cardi, like I mean that squad is dead. And I feel like QC operates kind of like TDE. Like they're very very smart with like who they focus on and when they release stuff.
I think Offset ain't going nowhere. Like to me, especially something
Yeah,
like this
we
Cardi
gonna-
exists.
yeah.
But also I think he as far as a rapper, he has a creativity that I didn't realize until
Yeah.
he came out with his album.
It's a very unique taste.
I think Quavo will still be around just because
he good ad libs.
he'll
Well,
well,
he's
he
good
can
with
write songs,
melody
he can write
and
song
hooks and
melody.
stuff, yeah.
He's probably gonna be more of a producer later on.
Takeoff is for sure the quietest.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with Takeoff. I can't say.
He's gonna need to step up. Like that's for sure.
City Girls have a chance.
Yeah.
They definitely are doing what's in the wave today,
They're
and then
waving.
they got QC behind them. So
I like that they talk that scamming shit. They're like, give me all your credit cards numbers. Like I like that. Like
It's that Cardi B.
Like, as long as you spending, I'm staying. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
They talking real. Like there's a lot of chicks out here doing that.
Like, that's the
lot.
game, bitch.
I know we got to wrap because we probably went way over the limit, but I don't want us to like end before we give Megan Thee Stallion more credit. I know we talked about her in the beginning, but I'm really excited to see all the new shit. Did you guys see her freestyle? No. I think it was on Funk Flex.
Yeah. I think
it's nuts.
Yeah, it was good. I think we also want to give us her flowers while they're still here. She made the XXL freshman list.
That's dope.
And
I love you, Megan.
We want to
keep doing what you're doing.
We definitely
shout out to Money Bag. You bagged one.
Yeah.
She really bagged that one.
She's definitely like. I'll tell you what I like about her. I like one thing that some women may be put off a little bit by the sex appeal, but I like that she shows all facets of who she is as a woman.
Yeah.
One, she shows her philanthropy side. She's been doing a lot of that. Mm-hmm. Two, she shows that one thing she talks about her writing her own music.
Yep.
She's talking about herself being in college right now.
Yep.
Then she's showing her sex appeal, which every woman should be allowed to do.
Yeah. But she's doing it in like a really authentic way.
Exactly.
Like it's super authentic.
I think everybody's dynamic, and everybody's just not this static character that only does one type of shit all the time, every day. I think I give a shout out for her to being able, not being scared to show the other shit, because some people won't show you the other shit that they do. Honestly, I think
absolutely. So you got any additional words for Miss Megan Thee Stallion?
Nah, just keep doing more. I want to see more of those freestyle videos. That was hard. Like she walked into that very comfortably. Yeah, and looked good doing it too.
The Game had an interesting freestyle on the same on LA Leakers. That was pretty crazy.
Shout out to the fucking Game, bro.
The Game be killing it. He be doing this thing. So all right, we're gonna wrap it up on this episode, man. To the ladies, we love you.
We love you.
Love you.
All of the ladies, man, in the music game, just killing it, doing everything. We love. You popping, you making the money, you making that dough. You taking a little bit from us, but hey, I'm cool with it.
Hey. If I have anything to say, I love everything. I think what women should stop doing is, you should stop doing what women do. Stop worrying about other women. Just focus on your bag. Get your bag, and I guarantee your shine to come. I just think when you start looking to the left and right to tear people down and shit, that'll like dim your light. I think if you just stay in your bag and go hard, stay in your bars, do what you do that makes you great, I guarantee you guys will be all staying. It'll be the first 3 and 4 top songs will be all women. But when you start looking left and right, you'll start falling, man.
Niggas stop doing that shit too.
Yeah.
Yo, so hey everyone, subscribe. Hit that little bell right next to the subscribe button so you get the notifications when we update the episodes. Follow us on WeLuvTrap everywhere. WeLuv Trap all day. We love y'all. Connects.
Feel
Keep
free.
Rocking with us.
Give us some ideas. And anytime I say something stupid, put it out there. Say, what did you? Just let me know. I need to talk to y'all. Let me know what y'all got. Tell us how you feel.
Talk to us.
They're gonna be talking every single second.
I want all the smoke.
We all saying something stupid. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Peace.
Yep. Later.